Mm, 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 mm. I got stream up. Hold up.
Something, Swiss?
I'm gonna def myself in Discord really.
Yeah, that's one. I still can't pick you up on the stream.
Yeah, still nothing.
We can hear your audio.
So for some reason your mic isn't getting rolled into... well, yeah, it has to be something with the audio source for the mic, I guess. You might want to just destroy it and create a new one.
Completely. The whole microphone.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Audio input capture. And then you should find your mic specifically.
Give me 1 sec.
Can you... Nope, it still hates you.
What's going on? Alert just now, if it's from your computer. So it's picking up your computer audio, but not...
Okay, what about now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah?
it worked.
Yep,
Yep.
sure can.
It worked? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sick.
So weird. I deleted it and redid it. It didn't work, so I deleted it and redid it again, and this time it worked. So, okay, there we go. I guess I will start over with the recap. So last session we... Oh, you know what? And now I'm missing Alex's cam.
Let me see him refreshing. Go ahead.
I can see you now.
I know, I gotta make sure that the stream picks it up, though. Because it
True.
gets all weird. Okay, cool, it did. Okay, so I've got everyone. Audio is now working. Thank the gods. Okay, so last session we left off. You guys had a little bit of downtime, just a day or so. And towards the end of the day of downtime, a gentleman with apparently your description came by the Dancing Dervish and asked if you all would come meet his employer. You all agreed, so you followed him over to the other side of the lake to the Rock's Nest, which is another tavern, and you met with Max Renton. He had a job for you all to investigate an individual in town, a merchant named Vivica Hemmel. You all agreed, but it was going to be on your own terms and your own time frame, which he agreed to. So you guys left there, headed back to town, and took a long rest in preparation for the Tenday Festival the next day. You guys went to the Tenday Festival and lost some money, lost some arm wrestling. Thalia won everything. She won gambling, she won goat ball, she was just cleaning up. But I believe we ended off with Aelin had just lost a arm wrestling match, and it was we were getting closer to nighttime, so you guys are probably at about 4 p.m. right now. But the festival is still going in full swing. And at this point, I'll say that Talon meets up with you all after doing whatever he's been doing for the rest of the day. So that's kind of where we left off at. What would you guys like to do?
Well, I've had a riveting day of reading. What have you guys gotten up to?
Aelin lost us quite a bit of gold.
You lost us gold?
He lost us quite a bit of gold. It's fine. I really don't want to talk about it that much.
Zumbus lost a lot of his own gold, is what he's trying to tell you.
Tough break.
I have nothing to say.
What about the rest of you? I mean, we're not going to be completely broke, are we? Don't we have to travel soon?
I've got money. Don't worry. Oh, I bought you these, and Thalia gives you some fizzle banger bangy bombs. Those.
Fizzle bangers.
Some little firecracker things.
Oh, what do they like? What do they do? Are they just like noisemakers, or?
Yeah. Sure. Maybe.
Have you seen that episode of Parks and Rec where she makes Ron the doll and he's like, "It's fine." Same reaction. Like they're great. It's fine. Alright, I'm gonna add fizzle bangers.
They are
very useful.
Essentially like an M80
Oh my god.
Talon. So
We're gonna lose some fingers.
just for reference, that's kind of what
Okay.
it is.
Fair enough. And I get 2 of them. Hot dog.
3, I think.
Oh, 3? You spoil
Are
me.
you giving him the whole pack, or are you keeping some for yourself?
For him.
What was that?
They're all for him.
Oh, okay. It was a pack of 5 then.
Oh, sweet. Then you get 5.
Single tier. Wow. Man, you guys have been having fun today.
Well, that's one word for it.
I mean, what's there not to have fun with? I thought you were not losing us money. Can I take one out and throw it on the ground?
Yeah, are you lighting it? There's a fuse.
Yeah, I kind of want to see. Is there like an open spot I can toss it into where nobody's? I know it's a festival, but is there
Yeah,
like just
I mean,
an open spot?
You guys are right in the middle of the festival right now, so you can definitely
Oh.
throw it down wherever you want. But there's people all around right now.
Maybe I'll save it for a rainy day. Harmless and 3 of 5. Oh, prestidigitation.
Sorry, I do that.
He does that like 10 times an episode.
Yeah, it's the icon is too small. All right.
I'm just like, I'm like thinking. All right, so now we've got our first out of 10 Alex posting things to the virtual tabletop.
Yeah. So thanks to Swift River, Zumbus is kind of cutting into his first drink in a extremely long time. And it tastes very delicious. Thank you, Swift River.
We got any more? I could use one of those.
I did buy 3, I think. So yeah, sure.
I'm glad I'm just living off the fruits of all your labor, and I've been sitting around all day. Appreciate it. And I also drink. Here to have a good time. I'm done doing homework. But I did find out some pretty interesting stuff, you guys.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, I got this, are there people, like, talking, like, it's not, or, I want to do, like, a perception check just to make sure that I could, like, talk regularly and not be sort of looked at or eavesdropped upon.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
What can I roll? Perception?
Yeah.
There's so many buttons, like, click, 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 click. Ooh! Not looking good. But what do I perceive with the 3?
It does not appear that anybody is listening to you. Most
Sick.
people just seem to be paying mind to their own selves and going about, their fun and festivities for the festival here. So,
Groovy. Well, now I just want to impress upon all of you that this is a non-fictional book. Right? It said so on the cover. I think, though, that there is something important going on in Tiralock. There's a witch in the Tiralock woods that I'd like to investigate if we don't have anywhere else that we're going after this.
You got this from reading children's books? Is that what you said?
This is a non-fictional book.
Well, we
So
were
that
going
means-
to go get Swift River's mentor after this, right? And then we've also got the job.
Okay, so can we put this like third on the list of things to do?
Sure.
Yeah, so you don't want to look at the lake anymore?
I really want to. I think the fact that this takes precedence over the lake might speak for itself.
Okay, what is it about a witch in the woods in a non-fictional book?
Non-fictional, right? Well, there's not really a whole lot of information, but stay with me. I think that there's more to this. I think that there's more to this story, and not in like the I'm drawing conspiracies like last time. Really, I think there's a witch out there, definitely powerful, and I think that she has some answers to some questions that I have for myself. But I don't think that it's something that we should be kind of marching in there like we own the place, even though I guess from seeing your gambling streak, we might as well, but maybe exercise on the air of caution with this.
What makes you think she'll tell you what you wish to know?
I don't, which is why I want to exercise on the air of caution. Apparently she's really powerful, but I don't know if she's evil or good. Maybe if there's something that we can root around for first. See, this is why I think maybe like third or fourth on the list might be a good idea, but I want to pop it on anybody's radar just in case if we meet anybody who might know anything about it.
Do we ask
That'd be
some of
super
the
helpful for me.
goers? Some of them who are rather deep in their cups and may not remember the conversation.
Well, the thing is I found this deep in this old ass book. Non-fictional that I found, right? I just want to impress again. But I don't know if anybody else, I don't know if this would be common knowledge. This might be something we got to dig a little deeper for.
Well,
Maybe we'll find...
rumors.
What's that?
I said you never know what may be floating around as a legend.
Or a rumor. Yeah, you're right. You know what? I'll
Non-fiction on the
say...
spine? I don't... How do we know this is real? I don't...
It did say it on the spine. It
Okay.
has... In
Strictly
parentheses,
non-fictional.
definitely not.
Go.
Well, in all honesty, it's an old book. It had... I don't know. It kind of confirmed some things for me that I was already suspecting, and it seems odd that somebody would make up a story so directly about something I'm directly looking for answers to anyway, and I think that there is more to it. The only thing is that it's dangerous territory that we'd be getting into. If anything else would show that it's nonfiction, it did have descriptions of the areas that it would be around, thick swamps, thick wood.
It sounds like you need a professional adventurer talent.
Ugh! I look forlornly. Where will I find one? I don't know. If only we had the money.
If only we had the manpower.
Did somebody say... I'm just kidding.
Powerful
But-
men.
I'm asking this, though, as a favor from a friend. This would be a personal quest of mine.
Of course. Count me in.
Single tier. Thanks, Aelin. But that was
Fine.
what all my day of reading did.
I don't know if I deserve to go with the group.
Deserve?
With all the money that I've lost today.
Oh, well, think of this as you paying off your debt. How about that?
maybe if I win it back.
Keep that same energy, but away from the away from the goal.
Just think, Zumbis, if you come with, you can make up for the losses you have had today.
Right.
You're telling me this fictional witch has money?
I mean, I'm not saying she doesn't have money.
She may not have money as in currency, but she may have valuable items with which to sell and or trade.
I just want to say, you have this beam of light hitting your face that's giving you big Morticia Adams energy right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry, the fucking cat opened the curtain. Oh, it's Sylvie. Yeah.
It does look like your curtain is going through to Sylvie though.
Yeah, it's like
Seriously, though, it looks like a scar of light, just like
it looks awesome. Like you have to angle your face as the time goes by.
I'm Asimar, so
There you go. Yeah, it's like a
plot
tattoo.
twist.
Tattoo of light.
Character.
Beautiful.
Character reveal.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. I mean, if we're gonna go kill this lake witch, whatever you're saying, I'm in. But
Okay.
maybe just one more drink would be nice.
Maybe. Well, okay. So again, love this energy. Big cooperation. Maybe not kill her. I want to ask her some stuff. If she tries to kill us, then right, I think we should probably go for that. Like, we've beaten an Umber Hulk. How powerful could a witch be? But, you know.
Eddie.
Right. Answers and then killing. Questions and then weapons. Clues first and then friends, right? That's what we... Fair enough?
As
Myself
I
a
said,
deal.
I'm already with you.
Sick. But, I'm also aware that we do have other things that we want to take care of first, right? This is a really good drink, by the way.
Party.
Right. Are there snacks?
Of
Buy
course.
something.
Everything.
I look around for snacks.
What kind
there
of
to eat?
snacks
Yeah,
do you want?
what are you looking for?
Man, I want something like salty,
We're out of
savory.
stale bread this morning, so
Like,
don't
what's
look
the
for that.
equivalent of flaming hot Cheetos in this place?
Swift River posed this question to Talon. What if we had a sausage dipped in chocolate?
Oh, damn. You had me at chocolate. Yeah, are there some of those? I look around. Can I investigate for sausage with chocolate on it?
Sure. Go for it.
Okay. Sick.
We may have to combine two different stands.
Okay.
Yeah, relatively easily you are able to find a sausage vendor and then also a vendor that is selling chocolate, and you can basically combine the two if you would like.
Wonderful. I split it with Swift River.
Oh yes, this is
This is great. Or making terrible faces the whole time. This is such a good combo that is
Yep.
so delectable, should only be enjoyed once.
We did not waste the silver.
Yeah, go ahead and
No.
mark off a silver.
Truly something should only be enjoyed one time. Like, that's what this is.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, if we eat one more, we are liable to die. It is that decadent.
Right. Maybe not again. Ooh.
Swift River goes behind her, like shrub, and just starts vomiting.
Did you guys play, while we're hearing retching noises, did you guys play Goat Ball?
Yes, we did.
How'd
One
it
of
go?
us did. Two of us did.
That's true.
Oh, come on, guys. I mean, we won, right? That's what this high spirit energy is, right?
Thalia won.
Oh, proud of you.
Oh, thank you. It's a sore subject though, so.
Oh,
Right,
We don't like to
Linda?
talk about it.
right.
As a group, we collectively don't like to talk about.
As a
Okay.
group, we collectively, right, okay.
I have been invited back to play this evening, which I might do, maybe, if you guys wanted to watch. We don't have to,
Room for
though.
another? I want to try it.
Yeah.
It's like a winner's circle, so you could go and play and see if you win.
Ooh,
And
cuts
you see
deep.
They are still there are still people playing goat ball, so you think you probably could still get around in before the winners circle if you wanted to.
Ace Ventura eyebrow raise.
What's that?
Are re-entries available?
Yep.
Or if you're out, you're out?
No, re-entries are available.
Oh, you guys should all play again.
Yeah, I would love to. I missed out the first time. I have to. I simply must.
Zimbus, you should play.
Go
Come on,
Bucks.
Zimbus. Redemption round.
I've got to go find the outhouse, but I'll be there.
I bet you
in
can't
spirit.
win, Zimbus.
I bet you I couldn't either. You're fucking right. I'm so bad at everything.
Okay, let's go play
Goat
Goat
Ball.
Ball.
Alright, let's go play Goat Ball.
All right, so who all is playing?
Aylin, you should enter too.
Fine. I join.
Okay.
Too much arm twisting.
Talon, I think you're gonna do really great. You know, just remember to throw with like your shoulders and stuff, and bend your knees to keep your balance. And
Hold my breath and use my back. You got it.
you're gonna do wonderful. Have some bardic inspiration.
Oh. Well, thank you. What do I get with your bardic?
1d6 to add to a throw.
Okay.
Then I'm out.
As a rogue, I can appreciate a d6. Thank you.
So the way that Goat Ball works, Talon, is there are 5 pillars, and the 5 players get up on the pillars. You are then thrown up a ball each round, and you can throw it right away, or wait to throw, or whatever you want. When you go to throw, you can use either athletics or acrobatics. It's your choice. And then it's a contested check, basically. So the person you're throwing it at can either choose to try to catch it, which is athletics, or they can try to dodge it, which is going to be acrobatics.
I see.
If you catch it, you can then throw that ball again. So you could potentially throw 2, 3, 4 balls in a turn if you catch a lot of them. So that's kind of the advantage to using athletics over acrobatics. But it's just it's up to you. It's your choice. So it's a gold entry for everybody that is playing, so you guys can go ahead and mark that off. You see that the 2 other people that you guys don't know that will be facing off against you, it looks like there is a dwarven male, kind of short, squatty, looks pretty strong, and then there is an elven female who looks fairly quick. But that is who you guys are kind of up against. There are no teams. It's a free-for-all, so.
Dope.
But they get ready, and the attendants underneath all of you have the balls at the ready, and the announcer goes to count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, goat ball! And they throw the balls up.
Cool. Do we roll initiative?
No, we don't roll initiative. It's just
plot twist.
Yeah, no initiative for this. Okay, we'll just start with Talon. What are you doing? Are you holding on to your ball, or are you throwing it right away?
Let me do this athletics check. Let me try and catch it and throw it.
Well, you have a ball, so nobody has thrown one at you yet. Trying to catch it goes when somebody throws a ball at you.
Understood.
So I'm just asking, are you holding on to your ball, or are you throwing it at somebody right away?
I'm going to throw it right away.
Okay, who are you throwing it at?
I'm going to throw it at this chick.
Okay, the elf lady. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll either athletics or acrobatics to throw the ball at her.
Well, regular. Oh, no! It was close to a 19. What do I get?
No.
Well, let me roll for that person.
It was so close to a 19, y'all. It was like so close.
She gets a 20, so easily dodges it. The ball doesn't even get anywhere close to her. It pings off of like the bottom of the pole that she's standing on. Just a wild miss.
Oh no!
Swift River,
Maybe
what are you doing?
Is it too late to spend the key point for patient defense?
No, go for it.
All right, sweet, cool. I do that. Let me mark that off.
As you
Actual
all
combat
see,
that happens
Swift River
after this.
kind of, she's like holding the ball like back in her right hand like this, and then has her other hand in front of her and has adopted some kind of like pose up on top of this pillar.
Oh, nice.
Aelin,
Cool.
what are you doing?
Aelin is waiting for a moment.
Okay. Let me see what they're doing. They are both throwing their balls immediately. One is going at Talon. The dwarf is throwing his at you, Talon, and the elf lady is throwing hers at the dwarf.
Oh, I'm gonna dodge.
Okay, that is a 22 on his athletics to throw it at you, so you have to beat a 22.
I can do it. I can do this.
Ooh.
Oh! 15.
So you go to dodge, but it manages to clip your shoulder and you go off balance. So for the next round, or for the rest of this round and next round, any balls thrown at you, you have to make your acrobatics with disadvantage, and if you get hit again, then you fall off your pillar.
Killer.
Oh, and then let me throw at the dwarf. Ooh, that's a natural 20.
Sucker.
So he's...
Drills him right in the face.
Wait,
He goes down.
if we're allowed to use abilities, can I uncanny dodge and not have disadvantage on my next hit?
It doesn't... Because uncanny dodge only halves the damage. It doesn't stop it from hitting you. So the ball would still throw you off balance, I would say.
Okay.
You know what? Can you link the ability to me real quick so I can see the exact wording of it?
Let me try and find it for sure. And then what?
But the dwarf takes a ball right to the face and just goes hurtling off. He gets knocked off with one throw, just done.
This guy. Haha. Where is it? One second. Let me go on.
And
here.
yeah, Zumbis, I figured that's what you're doing, and that's totally cool.
Oh. Your boy doesn't even have uncanny dodge yet, so ignore all of that.
Well, okay, there it goes. Is that level 5?
It must be. I'm like, wait a minute. You know what?
Okay.
In a
That makes that easy.
Easy decision.
I have a question just to go back on what Talon said about using abilities. I have Earth Tremor as a spell, like a single spell
No, we
slot.
can't cheat.
If you want to try to cast a spell right out in the open of everyone, you certainly can.
Oh, well, my next question was is there... Wait, let me find how actually, Earth Tremor needs to be cast. Because I know we're using, spell components and such.
Could you imagine a smited ball hitting you in
It's
the
verbal
face?
and somatic. Is
Yes.
there a way I can, try to hide that? Are there, is there a set motion, canon, or is there any motion that is used to, send forth a spell?
I would...
Because my idea is, feel free to say no, of course. It's
You have to realize you're up on a pillar with everyone staring at you.
Alright, okay.
So you can absolutely try, but just keep in mind where you are and what the situation is, because there might be consequences.
I understand.
But you are more than welcome to try.
More questioning whether or not I can, hide the spell, but that's a meta magic option. I don't have access to that.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
would
saying
have
don't
no
do
idea.
it.
You're more than welcome to try, but that's up to you.
Nah, I'm good.
I've never wanted a nat 20 more, is all I'm saying.
Okay, Aelin, what are you doing?
Alright, Aelin's gonna try something that is probably never been attempted in Goat Ball before.
Okay.
But he will gently toss his ball over to Talon.
Hey.
Here you go.
To just catch?
Yeah, just here you go.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah, roll an athletics check, just don't roll a natural one.
Oh my god. Why would you say it though? Because now it's gonna happen.
Sorry. Okay, you barely managed to catch
Not a
it.
one, it's
Kind
a
of
two, baby.
fumble with it for a second, but you managed to catch it.
Sick. I give you the thumbs up as I'm juggling
Everyone starts fucking booing. Boo! Boo! right at you, Aelin. They are not happy with
But
this.
then that's the first half. They're not going to be booing anymore because then I do this at Talon, and then just hit me.
What? Aelin, we can't. They're already booing. We're losing the crowd. Okay, I throw it at Aelin.
Okay.
Shame him.
You throwing with acrobatics or athletics? Go ahead and roll it.
I'm gonna throw it acrobatics.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a cool Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Ooh.
First time. 23. Oh damn.
All right. Aelin, it hits you. You go to catch it, but she is just it's got like some spin on it, so it like bounces off your fingers and then hits you in the chest, and you take a step back. You are off balance.
Did not go as I planned.
Everyone now starts
crying.
cheering.
Yes. Aelin, are you okay? I didn't mean to get you right in the throat like that. That was why.
Okay, so that was all the balls. They go and gather up all of the balls, and the announcer, round 2 begins in 3, 2, 1, goat ball, and they throw the balls back up to you all.
Okay. All right, squad.
All right, is anybody throwing right away?
Toward the elfin lady, I throw. Yep.
Okay, 18. Oh, 14. No, she gets hit square in like one of her thighs, and it kind of caused her to like whip around a little bit, and she just barely manages to catch herself on the edge of the pole up there.
I just realized this is literally high stakes dodgeball because we're on pillars, which are like high stakes.
Spikes under you all.
This is high stakes dodgeball.
It is
Except
high
it's
stakes
goat ball.
dodgeball. Yeah.
Remember the 5 Ds.
Anybody? What is everyone else
Dodge,
doing?
dive,
Talon,
and
Swift River, are
dodge.
you guys throwing right away, or are you holding on to your balls?
Last
hang on.
round, that patient defense counted as like the full turn, didn't it?
No, I mean, you still have your ball.
Oh, sorry. I guess I just didn't throw it.
Oh, okay. Well, you have 2 balls now. Then you can.
I'm sorry. That's on me.
So you're the most dangerous person right now. Is what's going on.
That's true.
The
You know what?
dramatic lighting.
Let's handle your last throw first, because they wouldn't. Basically, the round is over once everyone has thrown their ball. Like, there's no time limit on a round.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
Then,
who are you throwing at with the first one?
I'll throw it at the elven lady.
Okay, so she's not going to have disadvantage for this because it is before she got hit with the first one. So
That's fine.
this makes it a little weird, but that's okay.
Well, you don't have to. I mean,
No, it's fine.
fine.
Just throw it real quick.
Acrobatics.
Get her in the face.
Or athletics, your choice. Oh! Okay, so she
Nice.
is... she gets hit with that one, then gets hit with Aelin, so she goes down.
Sweet.
So it is just the 3 of you left now.
There's
Okay.
lots of ones in goat ball.
Right?
It's just to go back. I think I misunderstood the situation when I spent that key point. It kind of seemed like that was the whole turn.
Oh, no.
Okay, I'm good now though. Sorry, everyone.
Okay. So, just the 3 of us.
It's true.
An Elben standoff. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but
I want to spend another key point.
oh,
Okay.
you suck. Go ahead.
Well,
Wait.
I've only got the one now, the one left. So
Okay.
Talon, Swift
Question.
River, what are you guys doing? You're the only ones with balls.
Do I get? Go ahead.
no, it's fine. Go ahead.
What are the rules about jumping to other pegs?
You were not told any specific rules about them, but they are, maybe like 25 feet apart or so.
Oh, no, not gonna happen.
So
However,
it's quite a bit of a jump, especially
That is-
considering you can't get a running head start to make the full
No.
jump.
not worth it. Okay. Well, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I gotta even the playing field, Swift River. And I'm gonna throw the ball at you.
Okay.
with acrobatics.
Go for it.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Ooh, baby.
You get your roll with you get your roll for acrobatics with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on.
Well, you've got your bardic if you do need it.
Still hits.
Ooh, true.
Even in your pose, she still manages to clip you on the hip with it, and it kind of sends you off balance a little, Swift River.
Not personal. Just,
But you still have your ball, so what are you doing?
Don't punish me.
Yeah, I'll throw it back at Talon.
Whoa!
Go for it.
I said don't punish me.
Is it roll with disadvantage, you know?
No. To attack is just a straight roll.
Okay.
17. Okay, and you're at disadvantage because you got hit last round to dodge
Okay.
Talon.
I got this. I've got this. I also have a dice of bardic. Oh, I might be able to do this.
Yeah,
I
use
might
your
be able to do
inspiration.
this.
Yep.
Yes!
That's an 18. You just barely manage to dip out of the way, and it goes
I
like
think this
right
works.
over your shoulder and neck area as you dip down.
I look at Thalia and I'm wink.
So both of your guys' disadvantage goes away now because you did not get hit that turn. They gather up all the balls, and the announcer cries out, "Round 3 in 3, 2, 1, goat ball!" And they throw the balls back up to you all.
Emma, please.
I'll burn that last key point.
Right
Oh, no.
at Swift River.
So that's going to put you at just a straight roll for this round then, if anybody attacks you.
Gotcha.
Because you would normally have disadvantage because you got hit.
Yep. That's the intent.
Who are you throwing at, Aelin?
At Swift River.
Hey now.
All right.
Is it bad that I'm actually getting like...
Oh no. Swift River takes one square in the chest and goes down.
Sad.
No!
I'm sorry,
wanna-
drinking buddy.
I'm like suddenly very scared. I realize that like this is the... Like both situations were terrible for me because nothing's worse than having like Swift River have an edge with acrobatics or Aelin having an edge with strength.
I mean, technically, your acrobatics is
It's gonna break out after this.
by 1 point.
But yours is arguably worse, and you know it. Like, objectively speaking.
All right, what are you doing?
Okay. I'm gonna... you know what? I'm gonna hang on to my ball. And then wait.
Okay.
No, you know what? I'm gonna...
The round
I'm gonna throw
doesn't
it. I'm gonna
end
throw it.
until you throw it, so.
I'm gonna throw it. Oh! Shout out to the two crew.
All right, Aelin, are you trying to catch it? Snags it right out of the air. It comes right to
Cool.
him. It was a...
Well, and then
it's
I'll
like a
just
little
chunk
log.
it.
All right.
That was a great...
Oh!
Oh,
Oh.
Yikes.
I look at Zumbus and say, no matter who ends up in the winner's circle, I think I'm okay.
This is still in the potty.
I'm not paying. He's in like the carnival porta potty.
Hey, Zumbus!
Hey, Zumbus, I'm fine.
Zumbus is in the potty. He is not
Okay.
here.
That's not that much better.
You managed to just barely dodge out of the way, even though
He
it was
catches
not
that's
a great
athletics.
throw.
Catch. That's a
Wait, did I
catch.
catch it?
Oh, that's a catch. Yeah, you catch it.
Okay.
Sorry, I was
I'm
just
gonna-
assuming that you were going to do acrobatics again.
It's okay. I figured with that one I could try catching it.
Yeah, no, that was smart.
Capitalize. Alright. 17 for another throw.
Ooh. So this furious
Ooh,
back and forth of
gets me.
catching the ball and throwing it back, Talon finally connects with Aelin, and he goes stumbling back a couple steps, manages to just barely catch himself on the edge of this pillar here. Okay. Round 4 in 3, 2, 1, goat ball. And they throw the balls up to you guys.
Aelin, it's like catching cannon fire, right? Aw. Alright, well, I'm throwing it at you, so... It's getting vicious now. Oh my god! I thought I rolled in that one at first.
Wait, was that for your throw, Aelin? Is that what that roll was? Was that
Has
for
anything
your
come through? The last one I see is Talon's 8.
You
I
rolled a
clicked, but I don't
6.
see anything.
Oh, that's weird.
Did you roll a 1 right before it?
Yeah, it's showing that you rolled a natural 1 right before her 8. Another natural 1.
Odds.
No, isn't that our last one that we just did?
No,
No.
that's a new one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
7 for the last one.
That's a new one. So was that for? Were you also throwing your ball right away?
Yeah, I was also throwing my ball.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So now both of you need to either dodge or try to catch.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and dodge it.
Oh, yeah. Aelin catches that one. Talon.
Shouldn't you catch yours?
Can he catch it?
No, shouldn't you catch your one?
If he threw it at me, I want to do where I catch it. The athletics check.
Yeah. So go for athletics then. Okay. Yeah. So you both catch each other's balls. You throw them right away and catch them right away.
Okay.
People are like cheering and
Are you
going crazy
kidding me?
now. They normally don't see. No way,
You've got to be kidding me.
dude. I'm so sorry.
That is statistically almost impossible.
That's
is like-
crazy.
She's just
Hold on.
fucking you up, man.
Let's figure this out.
Thinking
Hold on.
PSD flashbacks to the first session and all my natural
Out
ones.
of
Jeez.
5 rolls, 3 natural 1s and a natural 20. The odds on that are like astronomical.
Astronomical. We both said the secret word. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and catch it.
Okay.
I feel like this is that. You know when somebody has one ball and they're just like bumping the other balls out of the way.
So Talon, you have 2 balls now.
I look at Aelin like this is gonna hurt me a lot more than it hurts you. But I say it in that way where you definitely know that it's like absolutely not true. That's 1 and 2.
Okay, and you have disadvantage,
Alright, yeah.
Aelin.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoa.
that was close.
So the first one, if it meets it, what happens?
The first one he caught.
Ah.
Or
Interesting.
actually, I would say he wouldn't catch it. He probably would have just how did I handle meat on athletics checks? Yeah, we can say he catches it, and then the second one it hits him and knocks him off because he already had disadvantage. So, people just start cheering like crazy for this match as it was like a furious back and forth. They normally don't see this many balls caught in such quick succession, and throwing them back and forth. It was a very entertaining match of goat ball.
Yes.
But Talon is proclaimed the winner, and you win 5 gold.
Oh. I buy my friends consolation drinks on me.
All right. And then we are going to hop over to Zumbus real quick.
On the
Zumbus,
toilet.
Bathroom, yeah.
Which
Roll a
game?
Constitution save.
Oh no.
Ooh. Okay, so you go back to the gambling tent. Which game are you going to?
21.
The one where you roll 2d6, that one? You see, there's another game that's also kind of similar to this that you could try if you'd like to.
It sounds like you would like me to, so I would like to, yes.
Okay.
I would also like you to. Thanks for
You're
doing
kind
that.
of passing by on your way over to Fortune's Favor, which was the other game that you rolled with the 2d6. When you see this other game of people, it looks kind of similar, where you also roll 2d6, but it looks like the goal is different. It seems like you are trying to get to 12 total without going over, but ones can be worth either 1 or 10. So that means you have to be showing a 1 and 2 or a 6 and a 6 to win. But after you roll your first initial set of dice, you can hit as many times as you would like and roll an additional d6.
Dice blackjack.
Yeah, essentially, it's dice blackjack. You're just trying to get to 12 instead of trying to get to 21.
This would like to partake.
Okay. Go ahead. The minimum bet is 1 gold.
I will bet I'll pretty much just put my gold bag on the table. All I have left is 50 gold.
Okay, so you're putting 50 gold out? Okay. Alright, go ahead and roll 2d6.
You can do that.
That's a win. You hit 12.
Hey!
That is a win. So you win 50 gold.
Zimbus,
People
you know you have to-
cheer
you know
for
you
you
have to
immediately.
keep going.
Go, oh wow, he won right away. That's amazing. Good job, man.
Zimbus, you gotta keep going. You can't stop now. You gotta... Quitting while you're ahead is for losers. I'm not here. Talon's not here, but
you
you should
guys
do
aren't
it.
there. What are you doing, Zumbus? You now have 100 gold to your name.
Zumbus will leave 100 gold on the table and pick up the dice.
Okay. Go
He's- I feel someone standing over my shoulder. I'm just gonna pick the
It
dice
should-
up to them to blow into. I don't even know who it
Okay.
is.
Yeah, a random person
Somebody
will
just-
blow real quick.
Yeah,
Somebody
some-
just kisses your hand, like you don't know.
I don't know what you wanted me to do. I've never seen that before.
Yeah. I just kissed it.
Ooh. So
Oh, that's pretty
close.
bad, right?
I mean, you would
I
have to.
can't roll a 1.
You can roll a 1 and win still. So,
It's I only roll 1d6.
yep, 1d6, yeah.
1 in 6 chance of pulling it out.
Easy. Yeah. Zumbus loves these odds.
Ooh.
Oh.
Do it.
You go over and you bust. They take the 100 gold back. Everyone kind of,
Yeah, Zumbus is just gonna quietly get up and actually walk to the little boy's room.
Okay.
Hey, if it were damage, that'd be pretty good. I'm just saying.
That's true.
Yeah.
But tough break.
Zumbus will find his way back to the group.
Okay. And that didn't take very long, so it just seemed like you went to the bathroom. Nobody would really be any the wiser that you were gambling again, so yeah.
Yep.
I
You guys, Zumbus makes his way.
Something got flushed down the toilet.
Zumbus makes his way back to the group, actually a little way into the match of Goat Ball, so he's there for the ending of it.
Cool.
But yeah, the Goat Ball ends. They invite you, Talon, to come back later for the winner's circle, where all of the winners from today's Goat Ball face off against one another. It's kind of one of the finales of the evening. And I would say at this point, it's probably about like 5:30. It's starting to get a little dark. Well, it's getting towards dusk. It is the summer, so it stays light until about 8 p.m. or so. So you have a couple hours left of sunlight, but it is starting to get to that time where the sun is starting to go down.
Okay.
About this time, you guys see an interesting woman kind of walking through with 3 large mastiffs. She is dressed like to the nines in this like deep purple, like nice velvet like silk dress. Looks really fancy. You can see she has dark hair. She looks attractive. She looks pretty. But she's just kind of walking with a manservant, kind of walking her mastiffs along with her as she makes her way through the festival here. And you guys would recognize this as Vivica Hemmel from the description that Max Renton gave you.
Whoa.
Seems like she's making her way towards her little pavilion over by the amphitheater.
Making our way downtown. Well, Goat Ball's a piece of cake, guys. I don't know about. I don't know about all
You did amazing, Talon. It was
Congratulations.
especially good when you destroyed Aelin.
Oh, hey, Zimbus. Did you want a
Hey.
drink too? You look like you could use a pick-me-up.
Everything's great. I just went to the potty, but I would love another drink.
The potty. Yeah, here's another drink. After hearing potty, I definitely know. That's a sign of a broken man.
So
No,
this has been
no adult
broken
does
from the
potty unless
start.
they've been made to feel like a child. I'm just saying.
We should go celebrate Talon's win some more, you know?
Hey, all of us
But,
are winners.
But
When one of us is a winner.
I'm not sure if you all see it. And Zumbus will look around a tiny bit. I think our mark is here. No one look, but she's that way.
Nice. I do one of the things where I like casually look over and catch. I see. So we're just trying to stay low profile, right?
Do we get an idea of like where she's heading, or is she just walking around?
Yeah, you get the sense that she's heading towards her little like pavilion gazebo thing that she has over by the amphitheater.
Maybe before we celebrate, we should go gather some intel. You know, guys.
How many beverages have you had to this point, Zumbus?
This is my second, but Zumbus is not much.
Including the one I brought
of a
you?
drinking man. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm particularly good at gathering information.
Let's just go say hi. Like, it's fine. No. Let's go buy her stuff. Let's go look at her stuff.
You want me to get her, like, I don't know, her forwarding address? You can.
We need to know things, right? We need to figure.
Okay.
What are we doing here? What is
right?
I don't know what we're doing anymore.
I put my hand on Zumbus' shoulder. Hey, man. It's all good. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm gonna go back with my shadows.
I give you small circles. Encouraging small circles.
I really needed that. Thank you. But, yeah, I mean, we should just go check her out, right? Check out her stall, see what she has.
I look at Thalia and Swift River.
At this point, she's made her way to her little pavilion. It doesn't look like she's selling anything. It looks like she's here for pleasure.
Hear that, Zumbus?
Yeah.
Maybe this is your time to shine, right? I elbow you and nudge you. You know, maybe if you went over and talked to her, right?
Party like is
how's that
okay
for a guess? You're like, is nobody objecting?
Yes.
I feel like if that were to happen, something would catch fire.
Why don't you do this though? Take Thalia with you, maybe as a buffer, if Thalia would like to.
Buffer,
You guys
no.
can do whatever you want. This sounds like a terrible plan to me, but I'm not going to stop you.
Why not?
I'm not going to hurt fate.
How are we supposed to get more information on the lady if we don't check it out?
How do you get more information on somebody that you don't know and can't directly walk up to? I don't know. You ask about her to other people who might have heard of her. You do it discreetly and you do it subtly. You don't approach them directly. It's the most stupid thing I've ever heard.
The stupidest option is the option that no one ever thinks of. You know what I mean?
Right, but you've thought of this, so...
Yes, you get it now. You get it.
Zumbus, I believe in you. You're going to do a great job.
Zumbus, don't do this, whatever you do.
No, seriously, Zumbus, look at me. If I had Bardic Inspiration, I'd give it you.
Zumbus,
because I believe in you that much.
Zumbus, she's trying to bait you. Don't do it.
I know that you can do this.
Thalia.
I believe in you.
Thalia, please.
Go to her. Go.
It's like Silver, like Aelin and Swift River, hoping that they'll hold him back, but he's like kind of walking in that direction.
I go with him.
Aelin's like pushing Zumbus to go.
I'm definitely going with him.
Okay, so you guys...
I say, listen, we need to be subtle. Get small
Thalia goes in the opposite direction. She doesn't want to be seen with them.
Are there people walking around that have like loose articles of clothing that I can like snag with sleight of hand to like dress him up so he's not as recognizable? So if he does say something embarrassing, maybe she won't recognize him later.
Yeah, sure.
Like someone wearing like a big hat.
There would be somebody that has like, you could get like a hat and maybe like a cloak or something if you wanted to try and sleight of hand. 13.
13?
Yeah, for a commoner, that's good enough for, to steal from a commoner. Yeah, their passive perception would be like 10 or 11, so...
I'm like trying to dress you up. It's like, listen, confidence is all a part of it, but your confidence is more of like this silent, sort of brooding, mysterious sort of confidence, right? My confidence, very different, is more of like a talking, more Do you see? It's not you. It's a me thing. It's not a you thing. I like put the hat on you and like adjust you. I guess your breath smells a lot like alcohol, right?
You tell me.
Listen. Listen. Ladies love a strong and silent type. See what I mean? Perfect. You're already doing well. Right. So just like, you know what? Think about things that make you like frown but don't make you sad. It's like brooding. I do it a lot. Just kind of be pensive. Like think like you're as big as Aelin, but like you don't want to be. You know what I mean?
I hate it, but I want it.
Yeah.
I got you.
But don't talk about it. You just
yes.
Right?
But it's just me. I'm in.
Yeah.
You got me.
See that?
Let's do this.
Let's do it. All right. I slap his cheeks. Let's go.
All right.
All right.
So you guys make your way over, kind of winding through the throngs of passerby and people partaking in the festivities. The drinking is getting quite a bit heavier at this point, so there are quite a few people that are sloppy drunk by now. It's about 6 p.m.
Oh no.
But you guys make your way over. Once you get within about 10 feet, you hear growling as the dogs, the 3 mastiffs, all perk up and kind of take a step towards you. And if you get even closer, they will start to bark at you.
Oh.
As the manservant kind of is just standing there, and he kind of smirks at you guys as he sees you approaching. Doesn't say anything.
Forgive us. Weren't trying to impose on any space. Those are really nice guard dogs that you have. Are they from Elbin? Are they purebred, or what's the pedigree?
Yes, they are purebred, and we raised them here in Elbin. Yes, I trained them
wow.
myself.
Are they like specifically trained to guard Miss Vivica?
They are. Why are you asking?
No, I just think it's really cool. I like that there's that she's got protection.
And how do you know my mistress? Do you know her? I don't believe I've seen your face before, and I go most places with...
Yes, actually, our friend here, Zumbus, has a little bit of a fancy for her.
Okay,
Aelin, we were trying to keep it a secret. We didn't want...
I'm going to ask you to move along then. She's not interested.
How do you know?
Trust me, I know.
Oh, Aelin, I think that maybe... Sorry, we didn't mean to offend. These are very beautiful dogs. Guard dogs, if you will. Could you demonstrate something that they could do for us? I'm very interested. Like, are they... Sally, are you making these faces, like, actually?
I'm not with you guys.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so you ask if he will demonstrate what these dogs can do. He immediately snaps his fingers, and one of the dog rushes up to you and goes to bite onto your arm talon.
Ow! I dodged this dog.
Let me see here what its +2 attack is. That would be a 16 to hit.
It does hit.
Okay.
What a nasty dog. How much damage do I take?
Oh, I rolled a 1 for damage. You only take 2 points of damage. It looks like it was going more for the show than to actually hurt you. You get the sense this thing is strong as well, and that if it wanted to, it could, like, shake its head with your arm in it and probably put you to the ground. It's a massive dog.
I look at Aelin like, ooh, wasn't expecting for him to go to, like, attack me right away. I think I say to him, like, I don't think all that was absolutely necessary. I was merely just complimenting on the training that you seem to have for these dogs.
You asked to see what it could do. This is what they do.
Hey, but not to me. That's not good manners.
He just kind of chuckles to himself.
But it's at least nice to see that you've got a sense of humor. I can appreciate that.
Yeah, well, if there's nothing else...
With everything happening, he's not saying a word.
Hold on, I see typing.
Zumbus will look over at Aelin and maybe see him tensing a little bit, and give the signal to Talon. Maybe we should go. My love is clearly not reciprocated here.
It's fine. Thanks for your time.
Of course, have a good
And then
festival.
I mean, I'll try. It's hard with these puncture wounds in my arm.
He
Aelin,
just
do you think
laughs.
you could... Would it be...
Of course. Lay on
Thank you.
hands for 2 points of damage.
Thanks.
Like, as we're here, before we walk away, like looking into the pavilion, do I observe anything? Can I see the lady? See anything else that might stand out within here?
You can make a perception check.
Sure.
I wanted to do something similar after this check.
You see her kind of, as you all approach, she looks over at all of you, and you see her kind of make like a mental note of each of you that came over here, but then she turns her attention away from you all and fixes it back upon the musicians on the stage.
I wanted to do, like, investigation to see if there was anybody else, like, around her other than this dude. Like, are there, does she have, like, a more covert somebody, like, being a sentinel around, like... Does that make sense?
Yeah, like if she
Like
has like
anybody
a
other-
Secret Service agent in the crowd somewhere. That you
Like an
can-
FBI ready to tackle you?
Whispering into his lapel.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
you can go ahead and roll an investigation check to, how are you going about looking for this?
Sorry, I should have said that. I think, like... So, I can see that this guy, he was already, like, within 10 feet of her, you said, right? So I think, like, in this, like in a similar radius, just, like, looking around, seeing if anybody's got, like, their backup, or if anybody's, like, looking around more, or not,
You don't,
like, not... Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, you don't notice anybody. You get the sense that she feels pretty confident with the one guard and the 3 mastiffs that nobody is gonna mess with her.
Okay.
As most
like
people make a
Elbow.
pretty wide berth around her pavilion and the dogs. Like, people want to know, especially after seeing one of them just, like, rush up, attack you, and then just go back to what it was doing. People are really staying away from her.
Okay. I look at Aelin, and I'm like, man... What do you think?
I think the servant is a bitch.
Fair enough. There's, like, just people around us, right?
Mm-hmm.
I, like, just grab, like, a random person, like, whoa, that's, like, pretty crazy. Who knew that there was going to be so much security at this festival, right? Is there, like, a particular reason you think that, like, there's so much going on right now? I mean,
I think
too
she
massive.
just-
That seems a little excessive.
I think she just likes to show off, honestly.
I mean, do you blame her? I mean, look at her.
Right?
Right? Where's Thalia? She's good at this stuff.
Yeah, Zumbus is gonna try and usher the group back towards the general direction Dahlia went towards to see if we can find her.
Backseat usher Zumbus. We're going in circles. Good ushering, yes, very good.
Yeah,
Are
I'll
you
tip
hiding
my
from
new
them,
hat.
Thalia, or can they find you pretty easily?
Well, I went off to look for either Mr. Bolton,
Okay.
Ella May, or is it Tyra and Quent, the merchants? So any of those 3 that I find first, I want to find and speak to.
And you're just looking around the festival grounds here?
Yeah, I'd walk from where we were in the middle, like, obviously away from them, and then work my way outwards, ultimately going towards Mr. Bolton's shop if I don't find one of them first.
Okay, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Cool.
Unfortunately, you don't see Quentin Tyra, and you don't happen to run across Ella May, but it does look, you, as you're making your way to the other side of town, you do see Mr. Bolton's bookshop appears to be open still. It looks like there's a light on inside.
Okay, yeah, I'll head in there and, like, do my little head and, door knock and stuff.
Please come in.
And I put my head in and say, "Hello, Mr. Bolton."
Ah, Thalia, it's good to see you. What can I help you with this evening?
Are you not attending the festival?
Oh, I'm too old for all of that. I just like to stay in and read my books. As you can see, he's got his feet up on the desk, and he just placed a set of book that he was reading down on the side on the counter there.
I am sorry to disturb you. Are you reading something good, or?
Oh, it's just a tale from some of one of my friends in the Underdark that I like to read of sometimes.
That sounds wonderful. You'll have to let me know if it's worth reading once you're done with it. Maybe I could purchase a copy.
Oh, absolutely.
You don't mind if I borrow your attention for a moment? I promise I'll let you go back to your book afterwards.
Oh, of course not. What can I help you with, dear?
Well, I was hoping you seem to know so much, and obviously you're an integral part of this community. I was hoping you could tell me anything that you know about, well, two individuals, really. There's one, a woman called Vivica, and another one, a gentleman, seems to be connected to a lot of the merchants here, though I couldn't tell you which one's, called Matt.
You wouldn't by chance be speaking of Vivica Hemmel, would you?
That's the one, I'm afraid, yeah.
Everyone in town knows who she is for the most part. She's bad news. I would stay clear. Not the nicest of individuals.
And what exactly makes her not nice? Is she giving you trouble as well, or?
She doesn't bother me so much as I keep to myself, but I have heard things around town of her just being very rude to people. There is whispers that she is wrapped up in business. There's even a rumor that she has a torture chamber in her basement.
Good lord.
Yeah, then guys, she just had her guard guy bite my. Isn't that wild? I know. This is outside of this room. Can you believe that? I'm still complaining to people.
Just, I would stay clear. All of the news that I hear of her is just, it always has a negative bent towards it. She just doesn't seem to be an upstanding citizen for the most part.
There's no one that you can think of that doesn't share this viewpoint, that is maybe a close personal friend or in her inner circle?
I mean, now that you mention it, it's actually strange. She doesn't seem to have a close personal circle. It seems to just be her. She has a servant and bodyguards that she hires, but other than that, I can't think of anyone.
And she's not married?
Not as far as I know. It's strange. She's not from Elbin. She showed up here maybe 7 or 8 years ago. And when she showed up here, it didn't seem like she had much to her name. And within a year, she's building that monstrosity of a house and is, one of the wealthiest people in town. It's caused quite a few to scratch their heads, but nobody was able to figure out how exactly she made her fortune in the first place. Now she is a merchant, but...
Right, but it makes you wonder where she got her wealth to begin with.
It does, yes. It raises questions. She just kind of mysteriously appeared here.
And there's been no murmurs. I don't know if any of the nobility in Elbin come by your bookshop. I know that there was a family ceremonial mayors more than anything else. Do they come by? Do you talk to them?
The Parsifals, yes, they are great people. I deal with Alice quite a bit, as she is another purveyor of fine literature, like myself. So we share notes on books and things we've read and things of that nature, on histories of Montverde and Elbin and the such. Yeah, she's a very nice woman.
And I imagine she'd have much to say the same about this Vivica lady.
I would surmise so.
And about Max, Max Renton. He's an esquire, a lawyer of sorts, works for merchants in Elbin. Do you have him on your books?
I think I've heard the name in passing, but I'm afraid I don't know too much about him. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. It was more curiosity. I'd come across him recently, and I find myself to be quite a good judge of character, but I couldn't quite get a read on him. It made me nervous.
I can understand that. The unknown is always the most fearful.
Exactly, and it's good to be around people that you can trust and that you know the motives of, and that can be honest with you, like you. So,
I completely agree, dear.
is he lying to me about not knowing?
I was,
Go ahead and make an insight check.
I was just like, this is where we find out.
BBEG right here.
Like, as soon as you said that, I was like, oh my god, this is it.
He seems to be very forthright in this and is telling the truth.
Okay. I'm just writing that down, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Well, Mr. Bolton, I will leave you to your books. I mostly came in here to avoid a kerfuffle, if you will. But I fear that they will be getting into more trouble than I could get them out of. So I will leave you to it. I will be at the festival if you do feel like coming out to join us. It would be lovely to see you.
Well, knowing that you're there makes me think that maybe I will stop by for this evening's performance from the local master bard. I do enjoy seeing him from time to time. He is quite talented. It's even better when his wife performs with him.
Is she a singer or?
More of a dancer.
Oh, lovely. Well, hopefully I'll see you there then. I can't wait to see it myself. And I leave. And I kind of want to do the roundabout way of going back towards where Vivica was.
Okay.
But like coming from a different direction.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I really don't look associated with them.
Okay.
And as I walk by, I do want to do their original plan, but without the entourage.
Okay.
And like make myself like close enough to them without bringing attention, and like try and make eyes at her and maybe flip my hair a little and try and get her attention and see if she's interested before just barging over.
Okay.
So I don't know if I can make like a persuasion roll, like, hey, how you doing roll? Like
Yeah, I'm gonna say there's not going to be a roll involved, just because of reasons. But you do see her as you're trying this. She does make eye contact with you at one point, and then just goes back to what she was doing. No further mind paid to you whatsoever.
That's fine. I like blend in with the crowd and just try to make myself forgettable. I don't want her to take too much notice of me if she's not going to pay attention.
Okay. Swift River, what were you doing during this whole thing?
Probably just observing. Like, I don't think I went in with Zumbus and Zeke and Talon,
Okay.
but I also didn't go with Thalia. So I've just been kind of like maybe keeping an eye on the pavilion. How big is it again? Like, what's the actual size? Is it like just like
of
a
her
like
pavilion?
a
It's just like it's maybe like 10 feet diameter. It's not huge. It looks like a space for her to... It's got like a really good view of the amphitheater and everything. So it looks like this is just where she watches the performances from.
And she was alone, right?
She's alone in the pavilion, and then her guard is kind of standing right outside of it with her 3 mastiffs.
How long would it take to like double back to town and like get a look at her estate right now?
I mean, it would take about the exact same amount of time that it took Thalia to go to Mr. Bolton's and come back, because they are on the same side of town.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Espionage mission.
Yeah. You make your way over to the southwestern side of town. You see the glaring monstrosity that is the Hemmel Manor here, the Hemmel Estate. You do see there is a guard out by the front gate, and if you watch for a minute, you can see there's a secondary guard that is like patrolling the perimeter.
So still the same patrol. Okay. And these are tall walls then. Very tall.
So it's more of like a wrought iron fence around it, so you can see through it. But it is, it's about 10, 12 feet tall, with big spikes, like spikes on top of each individual section of it.
Can I? Are these cobblestone streets, real quick? Is there like any dirt nearby?
Yeah, I mean, there's the main roads through are cobblestone, but then the little side streets off from that are dirt. So,
can I use elemental attunement to like form some earth into like a mask?
Yo, this is badass. Oh, sorry.
Can you link me elemental attunement real quick?
Sure. See if I can do that in by
Mask hides your identity. Great for your skin. It's all.
Hold on. Let's see. Wait. Wrong. Sorry. Like using the last option, shaping it into like a crude form, like
yeah,
around
you can do
my
that.
head.
It's nothing fancy or anything, but yeah, you can make a rough, crude mask of dirt,
mask.
of earth.
Yo.
Is that keeping with like the time limit, or can I just like keep the form of it every minute or so?
Yeah, I mean, you could like keep redoing it if you wanted to. That's not a big deal.
Okay,
This is something that you can do over and over. So.
Yo, that's awesome. Mud mask.
Let's find a suitably dark alley that's near the house. Wait for the patrol to go by and maybe hop over the fence? Question mark.
Yeah, you can surely do that. So you wait until. So there is
Let me rephrase.
yeah.
I would like to, before doing that, kind of like just walk the perimeter, like not exactly like just like how a citizen might walk around the streets.
Yeah.
I'm keeping an eye out for if there's any specific window that looks like the master bedroom.
Okay. One thing that you do notice is that the windows on the building here are fairly high up. So it's a one-story building, but the building itself is probably about 20, 25 feet tall, and most of the windows are in that like 10 to 15 foot range. So they're not right on ground level. So just kind of looking through, it would be hard for you to tell, especially with the curtains drawn on all of them. It would be hard for you to tell which one might be like a bedroom window.
All right, hold on one moment. Boy, I've got rope.
You got 50 feet.
I got 50 feet of hempen rope. I got an ability that lets me like make crude stuff out of dirt. I don't think like a formed earth grappling hook would it really have the tensile strength to hoist.
that would be hard.
All right, let's keep the mask on, and let's just hop the fence and worry about the rope if we even get over the fence.
Okay.
So just
yeah. I would.
Sorry, if you got stuff.
No, go ahead and roll acrobatics. This is more to see how quickly and how. Actually, you know what? No, not acrobatics. Let's do a stealth roll.
Okay.
Okay, 19. So you are able to get over the fence relatively quickly and silently. You touch down on the other side. You're maybe about because the fence is about maybe like 20-25 feet away from the edge of the building in most parts, though it's kind of, the building is very asymmetrical and has like different points like jutting off of it at weird angles and stuff, so like some parts of it may only be 15 feet from the fence and other parts may be 25 feet away, just at different angles, if that makes sense.
Got completely garbage house, just a disaster of architecture.
Yes, for real. But yeah, you are on the other side of the fence, and I'll say the guard had just turned the corner. Do you want to be on the north, the east, or the west side of the house? Which side are you jumping over onto?
Let me. All right. Which way is the patrol going? Clockwise or counterclockwise?
He's going. That would be counterclockwise.
Okay, so he's
and the other guard is at the south side of
what? Okay, so he just turned the north corner, the guard patrolling.
Well, it's going to depend on which side you want to jump down at to tell which side he's currently on. That's why I was asking.
So if I was coming in from the north side,
he would just be turning onto the west corner, essentially.
Okay.
Yeah. So you would be up here, and he would just be over here on the west side.
He'd be going north then, right?
No, he'd be going
So
down.
south.
Yeah, going south, yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Counterclockwise, yeah.
What I want to do is hop, since I'm already hopped over, is there anything that could, like...
I'm hearing mega James Bond music right now. I just want everybody to know. It's awesome.
Now we just need someone with a suitably inappropriate name. Yeah, okay, first question. Does she have, like, any kind of, like, shrubbery, gardens, anything that I can hide in once patrol comes back around?
Actually, surprisingly, no. There is no gardens or anything around this. It is just, you get the sense that that when she built this, she didn't want anything to take away from the architecture of the building, so it is just, like, the building.
Gotcha. Alright, so for the windows, is there any sort of, like, outcropping or, like, post that, like, I could maybe toss the rope up onto somehow? Like even, like, a hanging garden, maybe?
I mean, there's like wrought iron, like little almost like hooks coming off of each of the windows that you could potentially like get a rope up around and kind of pull yourself up that way. They're just like little accents basically on the side of the windows.
Right. Would I also know how long it takes the patrol to make its full round, like, just from my, like, observation of the place?
Yeah, because you did say you were going around the perimeter. I would say, you would guess that you probably have 2-3 minutes.
All right.
For him to slowly make his way around. It seemed like he, typically checked in with the guard at front and at least said hi or something like that, and they stopped and chatted for 20-30 seconds, and then he would continue on his rounds. So
I'm gonna, not a grappling hook, could I use elemental attunement to create like a counterweight at the end of the other side of the rope?
Yo.
a counterweight. Sure.
Can't be,
I'll do that.
So it's going to be a 1-foot cube of earth, so it's maybe not going to weigh the most, but you definitely can put a counterweight on it.
Gotcha. I'm just trying to think of like...
It's just not that big of an area that you can do, so it's not going to... It probably wouldn't support your weight, you would guess.
Right.
I was going to say, do investigation for granite. Not do it out of that.
I mean, I actually don't know if that would allow me to shape stone. It just says earth.
Oh, true.
Yeah, stone shape is a different thing because there's like a
Okay,
spell
cool.
specifically called
Dirt
like
ball.
stone shape and stuff like that.
Uh,
So I would say that stone would probably be out of the realm of this spell because basically what this is it's prestidigitation cantrip with like an elemental flavoring to it.
yeah.
So it's a cantrip, so you still have to, you know, it's not the most powerful thing in the world, though there is some cool things you can do with it still.
Like the mask.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Max
if
is
you
low.
get creative with it, you know, I definitely don't want to like sit here and tell you can't do stuff. So if you get creative with it and can work it within the realms of what the spell was kind of intended to be, then yeah, go for it.
All right, let me like spend like let me try to just throw the rope up as is and try to like get it enough distance so that I can like do something.
Okay.
So that would be
Yeah, go ahead and roll let's say acrobatics to try and get the rope up there and then climb up it. Okay, an 11. It takes you a little bit. Let's say it probably takes you about 30 seconds to really get it up there. But you do manage to get the rope kind of secured there, and you climb up it.
nice.
And you were on, you said the north end, right?
Yep.
Okay. You can't see anything inside the window, as there is a curtain on the inside that is closed.
Can I open the window?
You go to try, and it looks like it's locked from the inside.
Gotcha.
If you had thieves' tools, you could try to pick it.
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't know if that was gonna be like thieves' tools or maybe like are there like glass cutters tools or something?
Well, I
Would
mean,
that
you
be
can
the-
always just smash it.
Let me try with the thieves' tools first.
Okay.
Wait. What?
Are you
So
proficient with
just-
thieves' tools?
Yeah, actually.
Okay.
So it'd be like just like a flat D20 plus 2 roll?
No, it's dexterity and your proficiency here. Let me set it up
Oh.
on your.
Okay, so
It should query the attribute when you go to click on it. So if you click on thieves' tools, it should ask you which statistic you want to use. But thieves' tools are always going to be dex. So let me just set them.
She
to dex
good
real
with
quick.
them thieves tools though.
I got it. I think.
Okay. Well, I just set it up on your sheet, so all you should have to do is click it. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you. Nice.
You get like
Nice.
a long, thin tool out, and you manage to slip it inside the windowsill, and you see the little catch point, and you slowly move it over to your right, and you catch it and release the lock.
Oh, nice.
It is.
Does this
now
open inward or outward?
It opens outward.
Let me just like lean back and like bring it open. I just want to listen first.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Alrighty. Oh shit.
You do not hear anything.
Oops, sorry.
No problem.
Let me slide in then.
Okay.
Like on the edge of my seat.
Pull the rope up. I pull the rope in, obviously. Close the window.
All right. So you pop in.
Someone was ready for tomfoolery.
Mask still affixed. Oh Lord.
You see a table to your left, a couple of doors on the wall that you are facing, and then it looks like over here this wraps around down to your right. This hallway.
All right. Let me go to this.
What did you do with the window
What?
back behind you? Did you close it again behind you?
Yeah, I said I pulled up the
Okay,
rope,
cool.
like got that outside, closed the window, everything.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure.
Let's go to this door at the far right.
Okay.
Press my ear to it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll perception again.
Oh no!
A 3.
Shout out to the Tigre.
You don't hear anything.
Can I like?
It does not
Get
appear
down.
to be locked.
Can I get down on the floor? Okay, can I look through the keyhole, or is the seam wide enough between where the door and the floor is that I can look through that too?
I would say that would be part of your perception check, would be looking and
Okay.
listening, so.
Okay, I gotcha. Yep, let's open it up.
Okay, you open it up.
Oh, Can I open the door and then like immediately like boop, out of the frame?
Sure.
And then maybe like, oh, it's a hallway.
It's a hallway with many doors heading up, and there's doors on both the left and right side, and then it's a hallway that goes to your right as well, and it looks like it kind of wraps around. Like over here, it looks like there would be... Oh, come on. Right here, it looks like it would turn left there as well. And then right here, it continues to your right.
Right where?
Right here, it looks like it's also open to
Oh,
where
okay.
if you're looking down from it, it would be on your right-hand side.
I gotcha. Alright, let's go to that other door then. And do the same. Oops, hold on one.
This one up here?
Yep.
Okay.
Do the same, like checking like underneath the doors and stuff.
Yeah, go for it. 19, okay. You do not see or hear anything, though you do get a faint smell of food, of cooking.
Alright.
I mean, get a bite and go, you know.
I'm gonna go back to where this wraps around here. Can I peek through?
Yeah. Sorry, it's really weird to like get these areas so you can see them without revealing the extra stuff.
I gotcha.
Yeah, that would be about as far as you can see. It looks like it just kind of bends around the hallway there. Yeah, there we go.
Swift River just thinks to herself, like, what is this, a door factory?
A door factor. Oh no. Plot twist.
Alright, alright. Just, I want to, like, I want to keep going down, but I want to, like just inchworm my way across it, while also keeping, like, an ear out for, like, steps coming either through the hall or, like, voices that are appearing.
So which way are you going?
I'm going left, continuing down the hall.
Okay. So if you continue down here, it ends in a door.
Oh boy. Let's keep it going on the perception.
Okay, go for it. Yes, you see movement inside this door, and the smells of cooking are even stronger here.
Alright, that's obviously the kitchens. Alright, let's head back. Yeah. Then... go through here,
Okay.
and then...
Go ahead and make a stealth check for me as well.
Gotcha.
Okay. You're rolling really well. That's a very good thing.
I'm not stressed.
Okay.
Like I need a second.
If I wanted to,
Right? And so we like trashing food. And so
We're
like
picking
I
up
go over
somebody
to
in
his
the
chat and he's
background
there
here.
distracting you on his chat. And
Alex.
like that's sort of so where it's some messages.
Alex.
Playing the rich.
Oh, you're back. We were picking up everything you guys were saying.
Awesome.
He's like, yes, just as planned.
All right. Sorry, Swift River. What were you doing?
I was asking like if I wanted to like perception check every one of these doors, would they be like single rolls, or could we just throw it like under like one like umbrella roll?
Yeah, we could throw it under one umbrella roll. That's fine, because I don't want to sit here for another hour doing perception checks at every single door.
Yeah. Alright. If it's a bad roll, I'll just duck out and leave. If it's a good roll, I'll keep going.
Okay. Which way are you going? Are you going straight, or are you going to your right first?
Okay, I see. We'll go straight.
Okay. So, heading down into the hall, kind of checking some of the doors. You smell dogs, but you are not sure exactly where it's coming from. But you notice that this just kind of turns into a circle. So you make your way around.
Sure.
You're not exactly sure what is behind each of these doors, though you're pretty sure that dogs are in here somewhere.
This last door seems fairly intriguing. I take it I wouldn't be able to do like one final wisdom on this one.
No,
Just like
we were doing all the doors, so
Gotcha. All right. Is it locked?
it is.
Let's pick it.
Thieves' tools break inside of it.
Fuck. And I know your wording. You said inside. Someone's gonna notice. Can I try to pull him out?
Yeah, go ahead and make... The DC on this is going to be fairly high, but make one more Thieves' Tools check to try and get the broken piece out of there. You shattered it in there pretty good, so... Unfortunately, no. It also makes some noise when it cracks inside there, and behind you, right at this door right here, you hear, like, sniffing and, like, something batting up against the door, like, kind of loudly.
I want to make it back to the window.
Okay.
Do I just move it, or
Yeah.
should I, like, stealth or something? Okay.
Nope, I'm using your stealth check from before, so...
Alright, gotcha. I want to hold here until I see the patrolman go by again.
Gotcha. Okay. So you wait until the patrolman is gone. Now I'm going to ask you to make another stealth check.
Okay.
Okay, 18, nice. Yeah, you make your way back up into the window, back down to the ground, and are you going back over the fence as well?
Yep.
Okay, you make your way back over the fence.
And I make it back to the group.
Okay.
I'm so stressed out. I'm so glad you're back.
And you head your way back to the Tenday Festival, back on the eastern side of town.
Hello, I've just been at the bathroom.
Oh, welcome back. Yeah, you've been gone a reasonable amount of time to use the restroom.
Yeah, the bathrooms are not good here at all. I agree with you, Swift.
Yeah, I keep hearing that the lines are really long.
But I would say that probably took about the same amount of time as Thalia going and talking to Mr. Bolton. So you guys would be getting back to the group at about the same point here. You're probably pushing like 6:30, 7 o'clock now, and it is getting to that time of day where the sun is really starting to go down at this point. And you see people start to cheer. And you see a tabaxi, a cat man with mostly black fur, but with white patches on his face and a little bit on his paws, with a large lute-like instrument kind of slung on his back, walk up onto the stage.
Nice.
And people are going crazy now, like they are cheering for him, yelling out, "Fleet, fleet, fleet, fleet!"
I love a good bard performance.
Which you would guess is probably this individual's name. He's wearing a large hat with feathers in it, kind of like one of those hats that like has the brim, but the brim on like the left side of it just goes like straight up, and then the rest of it kind of goes around like in a half circle around the rest of it. If you know which kind of hat I'm talking about, with feathers going out the side where the bill of it is pressed straight up.
Okay.
Dressed very fancily, and then trailing behind him is she looks elven, but her features are exaggerated. Like her eyebrows, like turn to like wispy points. She has a really pretty like dark green hair. And she kind of she trails up behind. She's dressed in just a simple flowing white dress that kind of trails behind her a couple feet, with like long sleeves that hang down and cover her arms as well. Looks a little bit like Zumbis. Looks like they might be of the same type of people.
Do you guys see the Spider-Man point?
But they take the stage, and the male tabaxi immediately starts playing a sad and slow tune. Kind of, it almost gives you like an emotional response listening to it. It's very sad, and then he starts singing in a language that I don't know if any of you understand. Do any of you speak Elvish?
Oh, I don't know. Before I even say anything, let me just double check.
I have this common in Elvish.
Oh, I do.
Okay.
So 3 of us do.
So 3 of you. You guys understand it, and this appears to be a sad love song, like a ballad, about a princess that was stolen from her homeland and a knight that was trying to rescue her. Like stereotypical, damsel in distress type tale. But the way that he plays and sings it really breathes life into it. And you notice that the Eladrin woman is dancing along with the tune. And it's almost like an interpretive dance. It's really interesting, but it meshes really well with the music, and you can't help but find yourself kind of awestruck and paying attention, and the soul of your focus is on this performance as it is happening. But they play the song for probably about 10 minutes or so, until it winds down, and huge applause from everyone. They bow and then exit the stage, as that was their performance for the evening. What are you guys doing now?
Swift River claps. Maybe like rubs in her eyes a little bit.
Same thing. I clap along like, wow, beautifully put. Would that be like a popular song that we just heard in that way, or is it like something original sounding?
It sounded original. You're not quite sure if you've heard that particular song before.
Incredible.
So we're all back together, right?
You're cutting up quite a bit, Zumbus. It's really staticky and just like.
Thanks.
Were you saying something, Swift River?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say like unless there's like any like pressing matters that anyone gets to, I think Swift River shares her little excursion with the group. Just like relays, mostly like just that she didn't find anything, but she's probably got kennels in the house somewhere.
Got that far with some thief stools? That's impressive.
Yes, but they broke, and I was not able to get the piece out of the lock.
Well, I can share mine.
But
You need some.
I was masked. No one saw me. She'll know
Nice.
someone broke in. She won't know who, and she won't have anything to go off of.
Oh man.
And the appearance of you three earlier, but
Yeah.
I don't think she saw me with you. Did
I
she?
mean, I don't know. I think it was just the three of us, but either way, we could, you know.
Well,
Yeah, we gathered a ton of information.
Give me just a second, guys.
Can I, 'cause I don't know if they found me yet, because I was in the crowd, but I don't know if we met back up, but can I follow after the bard and his wife?
Yeah, sure.
Like, I don't know if they, like, disappeared and left, or are they, like, mingling, or...
They're mingling a little bit through the crowd, kind of, you know, a lot of people tend to, like, rush them as soon as they get off of the stage and just, you know, want to hold their hand or reach out and touch them or tell them they did a good job. So they're currently just, like, being nice with the throngs of fans here, essentially. But yeah, you can either make your way up to them now or kind of wait until that dies down a little bit and then approach them. It's up to you.
Yeah, I don't want to be, like, part of the swarm, like,
Yeah.
I just stop in my tracks when I see them getting swarmed.
Okay. After a couple minutes, it dies off and people leave them alone. You see the tabaxi. He grabs a ale off of like a passerby who has oh my god, I can't think of a tray full of ale, like ale
Okay.
flagons, and he grabs one and starts drinking it.
Excuse me, Mr. Fleet. I'm sorry, I know that you've just been swarmed.
Oh yes.
Your performance
Hello.
was lovely.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate this.
And so was yours, and she, like, looks at his wife and smiles.
Thank you. It is much appreciated.
Is it, the piece that you played and performed to, is that original? Did you write that? Did you hear it somewhere?
Yes, I did happen to be writing this myself.
It's wonderful. I'm not really a professional, but if you had the sheet music that I could maybe learn that song and translate it into my own instrument, I'd be very honoured if I could learn it from you.
Are you a bard as well?
Not in the sense that you are, not in the professional sense, but I taught myself how to play, and I hold up my little lyre.
It is always nice to be meeting someone who is talented with the strings as I am.
I wouldn't say that
I
at
would
all.
be happy to share this music with you.
Thank you.
I believe that music is to be enjoyed and shared by all. It is not the property of any one person.
That's lovely. Thank you. This song really resonated.
Well, I am glad to hear that.
My name's Dahlia, by the way.
Dahlia, I am Fleet. My friends call me Fleet. My full name is Fleet of Fingers.
Oh, would you prefer Fleet of Fingers or Fleet?
Fleet is simply Fleet is fine.
Okay.
And this is my wife, Clarissa Corazon.
Clarissa.
Yeah, and here I'll spell those for you.
Thank you. I do like a little curtsy. Are you local to Elbin? Are you traveling? Are you a main fixture here?
Yes, I am local here to Elbin. I actually run the Bardic College here, the Silverline College here in Elbin. They have a local branch.
Oh, that's wonderful. I didn't realize that there was a college here.
It is just me. I'm the only instructor, but sadly, I currently do not have any pupils. But I make my time up with writing numbers like the one I just performed and helping my wife with some of her activities.
Oh, well, maybe I could pop by another day, leave you to your drink now, and we could learn the song.
That sounds wonderful.
Thank you, Mr. Fleet. It was lovely to meet you. And she just
And you as well.
leaves.
Okay.
I suppose she goes back to the group if they're still around.
Yeah, you could.
I don't know if she'd be able to find them.
Yeah, you guys can meet up, we'll say. I won't sit here and make you roll investigation checks to find each other. You find them basically just over kind of by the amphitheater area. They're watching the next band of performers has come on and is playing like lively dancing tunes, and people are dancing about in front of the stage and everything. Things are really starting to ramp up, and it's getting very, very lively. The drink is flowing. People are having a good time.
Not dancing with your lady love. I figured that you'd be inseparable by now.
Well, we had a very successful investigation. Immensely
no
successful.
doubt. No doubt at all. When is the wedding, by the way?
I just want to say, Talon made me love her. I do love her.
It's true. I do have a way with words that makes other people fall in love with other people.
We did find out some very interesting information. No wedding dates, but...
What a shame.
Agreed. We did find out a ton, though. She does have very vicious dogs, and Zumba's going to gesture to the healed puncture wounds that Talon has. Talon found out firsthand those dogs do bite.
Oh my goodness. Do they walk on all four legs as well, or...?
I did not hear you, but I agree. But they do bite. I'm sorry, what was that, Swift River?
I was going to say, just from my own excursion into her estate, she has more dogs as well. It's not just the 2 or 3 or Talon. Could be dogs.
It's more of a maim first, ask questions later sort of organization they've got going on.
Can I look around to see if anyone's listening to us as Sylvie says that she broke into their estate?
Yeah, go for it. That would just be perception.
Are we all whispering?
It doesn't appear that anybody is, like, overtly trying to listen to you guys, though there are people quite close to you. You guys are just out in the middle of the public here, so some discretion might be advised.
We should go somewhere else.
Won't that look worse?
Well,
the party's just beginning and we all skulk off into the shadows.
I like dancing.
Let's party then.
It's either we talk about it discreetly here, or we take the L and talk about it somewhere else, or we can just talk about it later.
If the party's starting, who's paying attention to us?
Who knows?
It does seem like people are quite deep in their cups at this point, and don't seem to be paying a lot of attention to you guys.
Just some drunks overheard something. It doesn't matter. No one heard anything real.
If we don't have any other pressing matters tonight, then let's party. Let's forget all our losses.
I mean, there is the Goat Ball finals.
Oh yeah.
That's true. Have they begun? Did we get a time to go see them?
They told you about 8, so those would be coming up in about the next half hour or so.
As one of the people go by with the drinks tray, I grab 2 and give 1 to Talon.
Okay.
Give 1 to Zumbus.
I have a game coming. I should probably.
Yeah, but
It'll
we
It'll
didn't,
help. It'll help.
I didn't
Talon.
celebrate your win earlier. We got
Yeah.
disrupted by the mating ritual.
Yeah.
It's okay. I hand my drink over to Aelin. For comfort, for getting smacked in the face several times by the balls I threw at you. No hard feelings, my friend.
No hard feelings, but I do not drink here.
Oh. Well,
With
you
that,
insist.
if you want, Aelin, I can give you a hand.
Ooh, I'll go ahead and take this one. It's okay.
No problem. I will drink to you, Talon.
Where'd you go off to? You just disappeared, Thalia.
Oh, I went to see Mr. Bolton.
Oh, damn. I wanted to go see him too. Find anything out? Well, I guess we'll talk about it later.
And I got to speak with the bard that performed. I don't know if you guys watched him. He was wonderful.
Oh, you got to meet him? Jealous.
Yes, he
That guy
was.
was dope.
He's
Autograph?
he teaches here in town. I might pop by and see him.
Oh, no way.
Mhm.
I thought you weren't much of a sing-songy bard. I thought you were more of a...
I'm not a professional by any means. If anything, I taught myself everything I know. But it would be interesting to learn what normal bards learn.
I agree. Might be pretty fun.
Normal. What is normal? You're perfectly normal if you want to be. I don't know.
I second that. I think there's always, self-improvement's always welcome, but I think what Zumbus is trying to say is that you're great just the way you are.
I don't think
Words
he's
right
trying
out
to
of my
say
mouth.
that.
She's spot on.
Well, we got a game to get ready for.
Let's go hit balls. Yeah, let's go. I'm betting on you, Thalia.
Hey,
You got
Zumbus, why don't you watch so you can learn a thing or two? How about that?
You got it.
Give you finger guns.
Zimbus, are you really going to bet on me?
Yeah, here, look. And Zumbus will take out his now empty coin pouch and try and feign surprise.
Zimbus, what happened?
I must have been pickpocketed. I think they took the gold out and put my bag back.
They
Deception.
took...
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's really weird. If I was going to pickpocket somebody, I'd
Yeah.
definitely leave the gold and take the bag.
Yeah, he's lying, Thalia.
Well, Zimbus, that's awful. Just
It's-
awful. I can't believe somebody took all your gold.
You know, I don't expect any less. As you said, these decrepit people, but
Just
it's fine.
terrible, Zimbus. You poor thing. We'll
It's okay.
hold all of your valuable things from now on. I don't want you to go through this trauma ever again.
I do think that this is not the best time of my life. That's probably the right idea.
Right.
It's okay. Me and Aelin will bet on you, and it'll go just fine. We believe in you.
Of course you do.
Let's go win some money, balls, goat balls.
All of
Some
it.
good balls.
All of it. We'll do all of it.
All right.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So you guys are playing the Goat Ball finale then?
Yep.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's holding the torch and playing. Easy money.
Yep.
Who should I look? No one has money to bet on anymore. I was gonna say to Zumba, should we bet? But you have no.
No, I'm good for it. I'm definitely good for it. Hey, Aelin, we believe in Thalia, don't we? Aelin, we believe in Thalia, don't we? Aelin. Swift River, we believe in Thalia, don't we?
I believe in Swift River.
That's
The
right.
Church of
Pray to the
Swift
Church
River.
of Swift River.
The Church of Swift River, praise
I love
God.
you.
I have lost both goat ball games. It's hard to say between Talon and Thalia. I truly cannot choose.
Thalia, we believe in Thalia, don't we?
Aelin will hand.
Swift River, you
Nobody-
honor me. Hallowed be her name.
ever believed in the Zimbus, so don't worry about not being on that team.
I'm the biggest fan.
So,
Of course you are.
So if you're good for it, I'm good for it. If we
Aelin-
want a side bet on you,
Aelin hands 10 gold over to Zumbus.
Zumbus is gonna go find the bookie immediately.
Just immediately
Easily
rocket
enough, then.
There's a little cloud-shaped Zimbus where he once was.
like leaves an
His
impression of
legs.
himself behind. Like, wow, guys, I don't know.
Yeah. So, who are you placing your bet on, Thalia?
Uh,
10 on the cute lady. I'll point at Thalia.
Okay, so you're placing the bet on Thalia.
I sure am.
Okay.
Aelin will place 20 on Talon.
Uh-oh.
I don't.
Get spicy.
I don't think Swift River's good at that.
Okay. All right. Well, they collect last wagers from everyone, and you guys see the competition. It looks like this gentleman over here is a halfling male, kind of short in stature, but looks like he's probably pretty quick. You have a half elven female up here, and then you have a human male over here who looks pretty beefy. He has a mohawk. You can.
Oh shit! +2 to strength with the mohawk.
Yep, for sure. But yeah, those are the contestants in this round of Goat Ball. The attendance gets set, and the announcer steps up. Welcome to the finale of Goat Ball for this 10-day festival. We will be starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Goat Ball, and they throw the balls up to you guys.
I want to look across the way at the only other woman playing and give her a smile and say, "Ladies, stick together, and then one of us can win."
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Okay.
19.
She nods at you, and then
Okay.
throws her ball at the halfling.
I will follow suit and also throw the ball at the halfling.
Okay. Oh, let me turn GM roll off.
Quick question.
Nice. Ooh. Yeah, what's up?
What's the distance between like any of the posts and like the first row of seats?
Oh, between the posts and the first row of seats, I would say probably like 30, 40 feet or so.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so that's a 15 and a 6. So then to dodge. Nope, that's a miss. Oh my gosh, and he goes down. You guys team
Thumbs
up
up.
on him, and he just goes down.
And I look at the human male and give him a little side eye. Next.
He kind of go ahead and make an intimidation check.
Oh no.
Nat 20. Nat 20.
Nice.
Just close, baby.
You see his eyes kind of get big as he looks at both of you, and you hear him kind of curse under his breath. Talon, what are you doing?
I'm gonna say you should be looking at me, Slick, and I'm gonna throw the ball at him.
Okay, go for it.
Ooh, 16.
16. He is going to try to catch it. With an 18 to catch it. He catches it. And he is going to... yeah, he doesn't... He's afraid of you, Thalia, so he's going to throw one at each of the other two people.
I dare you.
A
So that's
sentence that has never been said before to Thalia.
That's a 14 to hit on you, Talon.
I'm gonna dodge out of the way.
And a 19 to hit the half-elven girl.
Dodge.
Oh yeah,
Sick.
you easily dodge out of the way. Let's see if the half-elven lady can do the same. She does not. She gets hit. As she, as it like hits her on her left shin and kind of like throws her off balance, and she goes stepping back a couple paces. Manages to keep herself up though. Okay, I believe that was everyone's balls. The attendants go and collect them all up and get in place. The announcer comes out. Round 2 in 3, 2, 1, goat ball. And they throw the balls back up to you guys.
I hold on to mine to see what Talon and the lady do.
Okay.
I'm gonna toss to that homie again, the guy next to me,
Okay.
with 24 to hit.
Oh, nice. He's going to try to catch it. No, that's a 17. He does not catch it. As it goes bouncing off of his shoulder area and it throws him off balance. He is then going to get another one right to the face from the half-elven girl.
Oh boy.
With a 13, he has disadvantage now.
Oh,
Oof, barely. He got a 12. Yeah, he goes down.
Oh boy.
As it is just now down to 3 competitors. As he goes, he gets 2 balls in rapid succession and just goes flying off. Hits kind of hard. You hear the air expel from his lungs.
All I can think of is like the sound that those dodgeballs make when they hit something like the thunk. No.
Talon, I'm just making this fair, and I throw it at him.
Okay.
I dodge. Oh, come on. I hate that it was such a good hit.
Ooh. As
I get hit.
Talon gets hit, right in the stomach, right in the breadbasket, it kind of catches you. You just weren't quite quick enough to dodge. You weren't really expecting it from Thalia. You kind of expected her to go after the half-elven lady, but she kind of faked you out and threw it right at you. Okay.
I did think that.
That is the end of that round. The attendants come and get all of the balls and everything out again. The announcer comes up. Round 3 in 3, 2, 1, goat ball.
Talon, make eye contact.
I make such a sad face.
Give him, I'm really sorry. Let me make it up to you. And I want to try and, hint that he should throw it at the woman. And blink, blink, blink.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll an insight check, Talon, to see if you pick up on what she's putting down here.
I'm famously very bad at these against Thalia, so here we go. 9.
Unfortunately, you don't pick it up, so your turn is...
To be honest, I was going to throw it at the chick anyway.
That's fine. If
but...
that's what you were going to do, that's fine.
Okay. I'm going to do it.
Okay, go for it.
21.
Oof. See if she can dodge that. That is a natural 20. She catches it.
I'm in trouble.
Natural 20 is an automatic catch, by the way, if you roll a natural 20. So
there goes my chess game.
She's gonna launch one back at you immediately, Talon.
That makes sense.
That's a 9.
I'm gonna catch it.
Okay, go for it. Yeah,
15.
You catch it.
I'm gonna throw it back at her face. Sorry,
Okay.
Thalia, do you want to go first?
Happy to watch.
Nope, you can go next. I'll hold on to mine.
Nope.
No, she can go. We're just gonna stand here. You haven't gone yet.
I thought you said you were
And
throwing
I'm-
yours, Talon.
I am, but Thalia has also just tricked me, so I'm not gonna make a move until she does.
Okay.
This is straight for Talon.
You know what?
I bet on you.
Hey, Talon, I'm really sorry. You have to roll again. You have disadvantage this turn because you got hit last turn.
8. That is still catching it, right?
Nope. You missed by 1.
It's-
They had a 9.
Oh.
I'm so
sucks.
sorry. Sorry, I forgot that. Talon,
It's okay. That's me.
You go down.
Ah.
So it is now Thalia and the half-elven girl who are staring face to face, and each of you have 1 ball left because she caught one, so she still has her ball.
Yes. I just say, hey, that was a really good game, and you're probably definitely going to win, but I had fun, thank you. And just chuck the ball at her.
Okay. She is going to try to dodge. Does not dodge, gets hit. And she is going to then, she echoes your sentiments. Oh, yes, it was a good game. This is the farthest I've made it. And then she throws it right at your face. That's a 13. No, you dodge out of the way. Thalia on fire. Yeah, the attendants gather the balls up again, and the announcer comes out. Round... What are we on? Round 4? I think round 4. Round 4 in 3, 2, 1, goat ball. And they throw the balls up to you guys.
Throw it.
Okay.
Nothing left to do.
Yeah, go for it.
Didn't think I'd get this far.
Alright, and she has disadvantage. No, she goes down. As
I won!
as the ball hits her, like, right in the chest, and she goes to try to throw hers, but doesn't have enough momentum to actually make it to you, as she just goes tumbling off the back, and a cheer goes up for Thalia, the winner again. This time, you win 25 gold.
Nice job.
Yay!
Oh, I'm sorry. I probably forgot to tell you it was a 5 gold buy-in on the final, so...
Oh, that's okay, so I'll just put 20 in my pocket.
And Zumbis, you make 10 gold. Aelin, you lose your 20.
I like to capitalize, I'm rich. I go to Aelin.
Yay.
Sorry to disappoint my friend. I appreciate you believing in me, though.
It is all good.
At least Thalia won.
I want to go and shake.
Congratulations.
I want to go and shake the hand of the lady who came in second.
Okay.
Because she was a good teammate in the non-team sport.
Yeah. Yeah, and she's, you can tell she's a little miffed that you won, but, you know, she tells you good game, and she's friendly enough. You get the sense that she was happy to have made it that far in the first place, that this was probably her first time in the finals, and she was just excited to be there, so.
Do I get, like, her name and stuff? Like, if I want to, like, chat to her later?
Sure.
Just, like, deets. Who she is, where she be, what she do.
Her name is Luann.
Luann. And is she like a merchant? Like, does she say, oh, you could come and hang out at this shop, or is she just a villager?
It appears that she is a housewife. A homemaker.
Well,
She has,
Luann, that was
she lets
great
you know
fun.
that she has 2 kids. They're 6 and 3, and that, you know, her days are spent chasing the little rugrats around. So
If I see them, like if she points out to them, I like wave, and then
they wait.
I guess I go
You can
back
see
to my
them there kinda
friends.
hanging on their dad.
Cool. Yeah, I go back to the gang.
Runs up to Thalia before she even reaches the group and just yells in her face,
I hold everybody back. Like, watch out. We have a goat ball champion in our midst, everybody. Congratulations. That was a good plan.
Thank you.
I didn't expect you to hit me. That was caught me off guard. But well thought out. Good strategy. Because I certainly didn't see it coming.
I didn't think I'd win. The only way I knew how to do anything really was to make alliances.
But I heard that betting against you is against the rules anyway.
Who made up those rules? That's silly.
I mean, apparently the gods, you never lose.
Only
Oh,
idiots
no.
would bet against Thalia.
You bet against me in the first game.
There's no receipts, but I just bet for you because I believe in you. I told you, Zumbis will offer Aelin his 10 gold investment, and keep Zumbis' 10 gold. We came out ahead today. We did all the right things. We need to celebrate.
I've never won
I
anything
think-
before, so...
Well, why don't we get a round of something that is your favorite drink? Like lemonade, water. Does lemonade is the thing that doesn't exist here, right? Sorry, out of character.
But you made
Is it like-
lemonade.
Right. Like, can I make more poor man's lemonade
Yeah,
for
sure.
Thalia's celebration drink? I make some enough for everybody.
Brown morning bush.
It's easy
What's
enough to
your favorite?
find like water and lemons that you can like, you know, squeeze some lemon into the water, or, you know, cut them into slices and have them in the water.
Do the goat ball queen.
This would go mighty fine with some spirits.
But you could add spirits if you want to.
I'm gonna put a hard no on the spirits, but I'm here. We're toasting this. All right, you know what? It's all good. I'm only looking out for you in the morning.
To the double champion, Talia.
More like the triple champion, right? Because you won
the 3-time. Oh my god.
I don't think there's a third game, Zimbus. But
There will be, and when there is, it's all you.
Counting. No one's counting. It's amazing. I'm so happy for you, Thalia. So happy. There is literally nothing to be happy about in this world, and yet I have found you.
I start rubbing small
Amazing.
circles on Zumbus again, like, tread carefully. This is a happy moment. And if you sour it, I'm gonna punch you.
You're the best, Thalia.
Yes, very good.
To Thalia.
To Thalia.
To Talia.
To Thalia.
thank you. Yay.
Is there enough time to actually, while we're celebrating, to actually go to Mr. Bolton?
You could head back to Mr. Bolton's, though you do know it's getting pretty late now. It's probably about
I do know.
9 o'clock or so. After all of this is finished and you guys have, kind of reconvened and had some drinks and stuff.
We can
I'm
always
not
go
seeing
in
him around or
tomorrow.
nothing. Yeah, that's okay.
Is there something you wanted to find? A book? If you've read the book that you got from him, you can borrow the poetry book I got.
No, I was just gonna ask him about what I was talking to you guys about earlier. See if he knew anything else about it. But I could just wait till tomorrow. It's okay.
Right. So about the things that you were talking about earlier,
Mm-hmm.
what is it exactly that you want to ask a witch?
Well, I'm kind of keeping.
Sorry to interrupt you. Are we still out in the open? Do we?
I was just gonna say, I would say this loud enough for the group to hear for sure, but something that's pretty. I'm quieter than normal, not in a shy way, but in a. I'm definitely not trying to say this louder than for a lot of people to hear, but you remember that thing that happened to me before we met that I haven't really gone into a whole lot of detail about, but basically how I ended up in Ornheim.
Did you tell me that?
I told you we talked about how I kind of was down on my luck a lot before I got there.
Okay, so
It's about that. I had a run-in with a witch before in the middle of the ocean, and I'm hoping that maybe she knows something about either other witches, or if she has any information on that, hopefully she has answers for me.
wait, don't witches melt if you put water on them?
I don't know. That's the first time I've heard of that. Is that a thing? I look around to the others.
I believe her.
I mean, they
I don't know
melt
if
in the
that's a
books
thing.
I read.
Look, at this rate, I'm not going to write off anything as working or not working or true or untrue, but I don't think this is like that.
Okay, so you met a witch, and you think that all witches know each other, so this witch can help you?
Are you making...
No. I'm trying to follow your threads.
Something like that. It's the only lead I have, and something is better than nothing, so...
Right. And you mentioned it was dangerous, but you still
could
wanted
be.
to go, so it's something very important.
Yeah, it could be.
Well, when you feel like telling us what we potentially could risk our lives for in this dangerous swamp against a dangerous witch that you don't know is evil, let us know, and then we can let you know if we'll come with you.
I'll come with.
Well, Aelin said... Oh, thank you.
I heard there was many riches. And if we can give those riches to the children, then I'm all for it.
To the children?
Zimbus likes to give his money to the children.
Oh! Riches! I thought you said witches to the children.
Which witches?
Oh no.
Sandwiches.
Wait, which witch is this?
This is
Oh no.
so. There's a. It's not something I really want to talk about at a festival. I'm happy to
No.
talk to you about something deeply personal, maybe later on, if that's what it'll take for you guys to come with me. But maybe not here. But
Aelin gives a slight bow and excuses himself and leaves to go over to the clothier to go pick up his order.
oh yeah.
Get my stuff, Aelin. Get my stuff.
Well, let me come with you because I have stuff waiting too.
Ah,
Are they going to be open right now during the festival?
It's 9 o'clock.
Also very late.
It's pretty late. Good luck. Get my stuff.
Swift River, do you want to just stay and dance instead of running all over town?
Yes, that sounds lovely.
Somebody get a cardboard box.
Okay.
Zumbis doesn't trust his legs. He would love to stay and watch.
Aelin, you make your way over to the clothier shop, and it appears that they are closed currently.
oh, okay. All right.
Maybe tomorrow morning. It's kind of like, is there out of character? Is there a holiday that's equivalent to like gift giving, like winter, Christmas, Hanukkah vibes?
Not so much in the gift-giving respect, no.
I was just gonna make like a reference to it to him, like it's like waiting until that morning.
We shall invent a new holiday.
What should we call it?
Taylor.
Oh, we was just sitting there thinking like, thinking of holiday names.
Mary Talon.
Medi Talon.
Talon.
Halen.
Talon, as in
Talon.
Talon and Aelin.
Oh!
Mary Talon.
Medi Talon. This is perfect.
We'll do like a fusion. It'll be amazing.
Talon has
Happy
Talon.
Talon. Mary. Aww.
Happy Talon.
Is there much more going on tonight, or is it just
Every day
like
is
three
Talon under something
festivals?
like this.
It seems like that mostly what's going on now, as the night progresses, is just a lot of drinking, dancing. There is still a band playing, but it seems like the rest of the festivities have kind of winded down. There's no more goat ball. The gambling tent is still in full swing, but other than that, it seems like that's really the only other festivity that's still currently going besides just drinking and dancing.
Is Vivica still around in her pavilion? Like, as I'm dancing with Swift River, I want us to do like a Mrs. and Mrs. Smith thing where we're just like five at dancing.
Are you fighting each other while dancing?
Yeah, sure. Swift River dip me.
At this point, you would actually probably see her leaving. Now that the Master Bard has played and a lot of the other, and it's just like a regular band playing now, you see her kind of get up and make her way back to the opposite side of town. Probably
Interesting.
about 9:30 or so.
Swift River, it's very interesting that she really only came to see the Master Bard play. Maybe I could ask him if he knows her when I go see him tomorrow.
That seems like it is a smart course of action.
Thank you. I hope you didn't hurt yourself while you were
Oh no,
looking around.
child's play.
It was very dangerous going off alone.
I figured it would be best if when we go there, that we are not doing it blind.
That's
I
a
have
very
a
good point.
semblance of an idea of what her estate is laid out like. And I know the patrol routes, although depending on if they find that broken thieves' tool, the routes may be changed or strengthened. Oh well.
Right. I like to think that we're just like tangoing around and whispering in each other's ears as we're dancing.
There's a rose in somebody's mouth. Nobody knows where it came from.
Thali is definitely the lead. Swift River's steps are like what Swizzle said. Like, they're good. Like, she's dexterous. She just doesn't know how to dance.
Aw.
Just,
It's fine,
just
Talia
like a
can
half
leave.
step behind the music, yeah.
What a curse. to like know how, but like you still can't, you know?
Those who can't teach, Swift River would be a great dance instructor.
That she would.
I found some information out at Mr. Bolton's. I didn't get to say much. I can say more later. But I think with what you've done and what I've done, there's an element of a plan that could come together. I'm sure whatever helpful thing that the others found out will come into play.
That woman is quite a mystery.
I thought you were going to say that she's quite hot because they were all falling over themselves, but...
Oh, gosh. I don't think I actually saw her.
She had a pretty dress on.
Well, I mean, no, just like out of character. I think we saw her like arrive at the pavilion, right?
Yeah, you would have seen her.
So I did. Okay, yeah. Yeah, she was foxy.
Foxy!
This is what her token looks like.
Oh, puppy.
Foxiest.
Kind of give you an idea about what she looks like.
Let me see.
And
She's
wifey
pretty.
material.
She's pretty, but she knows it.
Oh, and as if Thalia is humble.
Thalia doesn't think she's pretty at all.
She knows she's pretty, bitch.
No.
But yeah, I think definitely the dogs are going to be a danger. Because there were a few with her at the pavilion, and then there were an untold number of them back at the house. I could not get a fix on how many.
I think I have something that might resolve that. Or at least an idea of how to do that. But we'll plan later. We'll dance for now. And babysit Zumba, so I assume he's got no more money to go and lose. Oh no, he won on my bet! Where is Zumbus?
Oh yeah, that's true.
He's still here watching. He is still here watching.
We both like skid to a halt and just look for him.
He's in the Tekashi 6ix9ine video, just like throwing golf.
Oh my god.
Okay, Zumbus, do you want to come and dance? Like sway?
Swaying just fine in my chair. No, thank you.
Zumbus, I think it's you who is the drunken master.
Sickles here.
He's quite far in his cup. Do you think we should get him back to the tavern?
Why? So he can drink more there?
Tavern, yes.
Consider this, we take him back to the tavern, he's unsupervised. With here, we can see him.
True, we could always try and lock the door, but he might try and break out.
We're just sitting here talking about him like he's not even around.
Alright, yeah, how close is he to you?
Right there.
He's just like fully just talking about him.
We're either side talking over him.
I know,
Like, you actually have to move him out of the way so you can talk to each other.
I know Eldrin are like full-sized elves, but I still can't help but like picture Zumbus as only coming up to everyone's chest for some reason.
Oh my god!
How tall is Zumbus?
It's because he
Is
walks
that
around with
canon?
like a slouch all the
Yeah,
time because he's always
so-
gloomy.
It's his horrible posture.
And when he's happy one day, he'll just be taller than all of us.
I hate this canon, but I love it so much.
It's okay. We'll never see that day, so don't worry.
Oh no! What way to bring it around? Wait.
How tall are you, Zumbus?
I'm actually on the higher end for Eldrin's. Yeah, I am 6'1".
So the slouch game is strong, is what you're saying.
100 slouch.
You're just
His
like,
head is in his chest. It's
Yeah.
like full-on Quasimodo style.
Zumbus just walks around totally at like a 45 degree.
Are we all just roasting Zumbus now, like in front of him?
Yeah, Zumbus is roasting Zumbus is good.
Out of character. It's the gods laughing at Zumbus.
Boom roasted. Boom roasted.
Zumbus only truly worships Swift River, so it's fine.
Church of Swift River.
Oh yeah, how is your church going, Swift River? Have you had many followers?
I don't know, I think it's only Zumbus.
And Talon.
I said it in jest, but he seems to have taken to the idea. Oh yes, and Talon.
Church of Swift River.
If y'all could get me home, that would be swell.
Okay, we'll like link our arms through Zumbus and walk him back to the tavern.
Okay.
Tuck him into bed.
As you guys make your way back to the Dancing Dervish. Don't sass mouth me, roll 20.
Roll 20.
Are you guys going to bed, or are you going back to the festival, or what's the plan here? Are you just dropping them off and then leaving, or are you guys staying?
I'm quite happy to drop Zumbus off, tuck him into bed, make sure his door stays shut. So I don't know, like, if I could do something so I can check to see if he's opened it while we were gone.
Are we with you?
I mean, you could tie, like, a little bit of string, like, to it so that if it opens, that basically the string would snap and you would be able to tell.
I'll do that. Just tiny little lace.
Yeah.
I'll say good night, Zumbus. Do you want, like, a bedtime story, or...
Gosh.
No, that's.
Do you want... Okay, good night.
Wow, I
It's
wish
so
I could fall.
easy to put them down when they're like this.
Out of character, I wish I could fall asleep that fast. Like, could you imagine? Just like,
It's got.
Yeah, my girlfriend does. It's a.
Yeah,
I'm
my
still
girlfriend
jealous.
does too. I don't know how she does it.
Yeah, immediately.
that's like a skill. Like,
I'll be
You
like,
can
wait,
trick
were you
yourself
just
to it.
sleeping? And she goes, yeah, I'm tired.
and you're just
Yeah, what
like,
the hell is that?
Like, what?
You're not
I'm
letting your
tired all the
anxiety
time,
keep you
I
up
still
for
can't
hours?
sleep.
it's like, who are you? What are you? How did you do that?
Yeah.
Are we all?
Zumbus
We're all at
passes out.
Dancing Dervish now, right?
That's up to you guys. Did everyone go back to tuck Zumbus in, or did you guys stay?
Yeah. I would have stuck around. I would have gone back to the Dancing Dervish, I think, with
Okay.
Dahlia and Swift River. Hopefully with Aelin and so, but whichever.
Aelin's kind of in follow mode at the moment.
Okay.
That's fair.
So what do you guys
Are
doing now?
Is the tavern quite empty because everybody's at the festival, or is it...
It is.
I was just gonna ask that.
There's a couple people, like deep in their cups. Like one person is passed out, like at the bar, just like head slumped on the counter, and then it looks like there's one other patron drinking. But yeah, it's really dead.
Were you planning on doing anything, Dahlia?
Yes, why?
Go ahead. I have something I want to do after you.
Oh, no, I mean, I thought you were asking me if I'm gonna go back out to the festival, so we'll see you.
Oh no, I'll stick around. I'll keep an eye on what is his name? Oh, Zumbus. Sorry, I could have looked at the screen. That was an Ashley problem, not a Talon
it's
problem. I'm so
fine.
sorry. Let's stop. I think that's gonna happen. No, I'll stick around. In here, I think I'm starting to get a little beat, and I want to wake up early tomorrow to go with Aelin to the armor shop.
Okay.
Are you just hanging out by yourself?
He's not going to the armor shop. He's going to like a tailor. He had some stuff made at
The
a tailor
place-
last episode, so it's different.
Oh!
It's different from the blacksmith. You can absolutely go to the blacksmith if you'd like to, but it's a different place he's going to.
Okay, that is good to know.
Yeah.
Does that change anything? No, F it. I'll go back to the party.
Okay, so you're going with Thalia back to the party.
Yeah, after
Okay.
putting Zumbus down. I mean, Zumbus asleep.
Aelin, Swift River, what are you guys doing?
Real quick. My background grants like the city secrets thing. Would I know where to replace thieves' tools at? Like, I can't imagine those are like openly sold.
I was gonna do.
There's there was kind of like a general store in town. Sorry, let me pull up the name of that. What was it? Oh yeah, Zion Supplies. Zion with an X.
Gotcha.
And you figured that you could probably get, even if he's not outright selling thieves' tools, you would guess you'd be able to pick up the individual pieces to be able to, or at least like replace the one piece that you broke. So.
Okay, that makes sense. So okay, yeah.
'Cause it's not like all of your tools broke. You broke one tool that is part of the thieves' tools. So if that
It's
makes
that
sense.
universal tool. It's the tool that breaks in Skyrim.
Looking at
exactly.
the background feature, this is really only about like covering
Traveling,
distance.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, unless we flavored it to be more like you actually do know the city.
Every city.
Like if there was a thieves guild, I feel like Swift River and Talon could get on that action pretty good.
Do you know Thieves Camp?
I do not.
Okay. You probably do, huh, Talon?
I do know Thieves Camp.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been thinking about like what I want to like multi-class Swift River in as the future.
I was wondering too.
Dip into like
Never mind.
Rogue or maybe Druid for some more elemental spell stuff. Actually, Druid would really work since they know practically every spell they can cast. They just gotta prepare them.
You would have to find somebody to teach you the ways of the druid.
Absolutely,
if that's something you wanted to do. So.
Gotcha.
I treat it a little differently because rules as written, essentially anyone can become any class with a level up, and that makes zero fucking sense to me. So I do it a little bit differently than raw, just because I want it to actually make sense. Like,
I mean, I totally get that, especially for like casters and stuff.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
But I was just thinking, like, if I spec'd into like fighter, I mean, they're kind of the same class, monk and fighter, just one is more based around like weapons.
Yeah, and that would be where you would need somebody to train you, and so you'd need somebody to train you in weaponry if you wanted to do fighter type.
I couldn't just say like I want to spec into fighter and just keep using my fists.
I mean, you could, but I guess the question I would ask you at that point is, why are you going into fighter if you're not going to use weapons? You know what I mean? It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
You're right. It still has some features that are
but then we're talking about meta improvements, not character.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm trying to stay away from making the perfect class. That's not the game we're playing.
I get it.
You know
I wasn't. I was just like meta-wise theorizing myself. I wasn't like determined to do that in any which way.
Because I want it to make sense for the actual character, not just, oh, hey, it's got cool features that'll make me badass in combat type thing.
That's true. I gotcha. So I'll head down to Zion's. Did Talon say he wanted to, do something similar?
Well,
company.
We're still, it's probably about 10 o'clock at night at this point, so any
it's
shopping will probably have to be tomorrow.
Gotcha.
So are you guys heading back to the festival with Talon and Thalia, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'll head back to the festival.
Okay. Aelin?
Aelin's going to, for the first time, use this room that was gotten for him and crash.
Okay.
Gas.
Gotcha. Alright, so zoom
Sleeping on the floor because beds are weird.
Yeah, they are, huh? Alright, so Talon, Thalia, and Swift River all make your way back to the festival. What are you guys doing?
I would like to, just... What is, the average, price of, just food around here? Like, if there's any food stalls left? Because I was thinking, instead of picking out individual things, I would just say, I spend 2 gold on food, and then, I just get, a smorgasbord of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, for 2-3 silver, you could get a lot of food.
Alright, cool.
It's not overly expensive, yeah.
So gold we're eating,
I'll make it a goal. I'll make it a goal just to include everyone else.
Okay, yeah, I mean, if you're spending a gold on food, that's a lot of food.
Yeah, and Swift
Other
River
people are looking at us.
prioritizing a lot of pastries and sweets and just very decadent things. Except
Swift River is my people, y'all. I love Swift River.
Except chocolate sausage. That's gross.
Yeah, no, we both concur on chocolate sausage. Tried it once. It's enough. Never again.
Yeah.
Chocolate-filled sausage, though.
Even though Ashley wasn't here last week, Talon came with us to see Max, right?
Yeah, I would say that they did, yeah.
Okay. Talon, could you help me find one of the people that we saw at the other tavern? you're very good at finding things.
I am pretty good at finding things. Flattery
Like-
gets you everywhere.
Look
But-
around familiar faces, preferably.
I imagine, yeah. I mean, just name a mark and I'll get him.
Any of the ones that were sat in the bar around Max. If you remember any of their faces, I'll help you look. I just
They
really
might
want to
have
find
a-
somebody.
Okay. Who?
Any of them.
So nobody like specific. You just want to like nail down stuff. Okay. Yeah. Let me do an investigation check and see if I can recognize some of the faces. I guess like it's nighttime, but everybody's kind of plastered. So
Yeah, you
I
can.
want to see if I can find a plastered face of somebody I recognize.
You can go ahead and roll. Yeah.
17.
You don't notice anyone. That's kind of a tall order. There's a lot of people. You weren't paying the most attention to the other people in that other bar when you were there. So just kind of going through, you don't recognize anyone.
Sorry, Thalia. I don't see any of those people from the other day.
That's okay.
Maybe we can try in the morning. Maybe there'll be enough people kind of filtering out that it might be easier to nail down in the sunlight.
Maybe. My idea was for tonight, though. It's okay.
What's your idea? Maybe we can try it without.
Don't worry about it.
Well, I'm worrying about it now.
You haven't noticed any... I don't know. You said that you ran in bad circles before. Nobody's approached you with anything that this Vivica could have been selling or talking about. They're never going to approach somebody like me or Aylin, but... Not that you look bad, but,
Can I listen around and see if anybody's talking in Thieves' Cant about like some shady deals or anything?
Yeah, you can. You don't hear anything.
Okay. We'll tell you what. It's a good idea, and I can keep my eyes and ears open if that's what you want. I think that would be helpful though if you could tell me what you're planning. It might be more helpful that way. That way I know what I'm looking for.
I just wanted to find somebody who could give me some information about Max. That's
Any
all.
particular kind of information?
Who he is, what he does, who he works for, what kind of man we're getting involved with.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
are very concerned about whether or not taking on a job from him is the right thing to do morally. So we need to find that out before we do anything else.
I prefer that too. I'd rather make sure that what I'm getting into is morally sound. You make a mistake once, Don't tend to make them again. So I'm with you on that one. My eyes and ears will be peeled. Don't worry. Why don't you take a load off? Relax. You're a goat ball winner. I know you don't drink, but your shoulders are so tense.
No, they're not. They're fine.
And people do come up to you periodically and kind of give you like a pat on the back and tell you good job for winning the goat ball tournament and stuff. You are getting a little bit of attention from it.
See?
Thank you. Why do they keep touching me?
I mean, do you want them to not touch you?
It's just...
Hey, hands off.
Oh, no, don't make a scene. Don't make a scene.
I'm not.
You're making a
I'm
scene.
not making a scene.
It's fine.
They're fine.
Like, nobody's
It's fine.
groping you or anything like that. It's just more friendly, like pats on the back and stuff. Just, drunkenly, patting you and stuff, so.
Alan throws it down. I'm just kidding. Soak it up. Who knows when something like this might happen again?
Oh, I mean, maybe in 10 days from now. I don't think I should retire as champion. I don't think
While
I'll
you're
ever
ahead.
look like this again.
Listen, quit while you're ahead. I agree with that. Maybe impart some of that knowledge onto Zumbus. I don't know if he's grasping that whole thing.
I don't think
Particularly-
Zimbus likes me very much.
I don't think he likes everybody. I wouldn't take it personally.
He seems to like you enough. He follows everything you say.
I mean, everybody likes me enough. Come on. Have you seen me?
It's true.
I just wouldn't hold myself to that standard. There's plenty of things to like about you, and not everybody is going to all the time, but that doesn't mean that it's the worst thing in the world. Maybe there's going to be other things. We've all still just kind of met each other a week ago.
Right. Oh, I'm not worried about him not liking me. Most people don't. It's fine. I just
I mean,
worry
people
about
like
him.
you, Thalia.
Okay.
That bookshop keeper really likes you.
Oh, Mr. Bolton, well, I spend money there.
I'm pretty sure he gave me a discount on my books because he likes you.
Well, manners get you everywhere.
See? And you have plenty of those. What's not to like?
Right. Well, I really only came here to do a little bit more snooping. To find out more information to help. But I don't think I'm going to be of any more use.
Well, why don't you go get some rest and we'll try again in the morning. I don't think it's like a use thing. It might just be it's late and festivities are dying down. Everybody's smash drunk.
I do have a plan, but he already left. Maybe throughout the week or next Tenday festival, you could try and snag the house keys from her manservant, bodyguard, dog walker, whatever he was.
I do have a bone to pick, and maybe I can settle that with a lock to pick.
Take the keys, maybe... Did he have, nice clothes on? Did he have, a handkerchief in the breast pocket?
He did. He was dressed nicely, yes.
I'd be 100% real with you. You had me at take the keys.
And a handkerchief or something that has his scent on.
Yeah, easy.
I think I could use those to get into the house and maybe find the ledger.
A handkerchief?
Mm-hmm. To me.
What do you do with a handkerchief?
It's the most important part. If Sylvie has... if Swift River is right about anything, at least, there's a lot of dogs in there. And something with his scent on would be very good.
Swift River, bless her name, is right about everything. So...
I don't know.
Well... She speaks, but everybody... I mean, I think that, that's something that's certainly doable. Maybe we can let the others know about the plan and see what other ways that we can all help out?
Yeah, I just thought I'd tell you now. You're the person I think... I don't know if Zumbus is sneaky.
I think he can be.
He just keeps disappearing.
But that could... So, ultimately, yes, then. Because if he's very good at disappearing...
I did break into her estate, Swift River says, quietly.
God! You're like Angela from the cover.
Right, well, that's the plan. I think that could work. I disguise myself as him with the handkerchief and the house keys and just walk in.
Oh. Yeah, I can snag up anything else that might be helpful. The scent would be good for the dogs.
Metagaming, I'm telling you guys this because I'm not here next week.
That's fair.
So...
I thought... But... Yeah, and I guess if we think of anything else that might be useful, we can gather as much as possible before we make any sudden moves.
And Mr. Bolton confirmed that she's not a very good lady at all, so that's all the proof I need, really, that she's not trustworthy.
I gathered it too. She gave us the stink eye. And also...
quite the commotion.
Truly, what happened was I was making conversation with the guy. I said I'd like to see your dogs do something. Straight up bit me. It was like a nibble, but it hurt my soul more than it hurt. Look, when dogs attack anybody, it's a sad time for everybody involved.
What exactly did you think he would show you a guard dog could do?
Well, you can say commands. Okay. If you say commands to a dog, they'll do them. Like sit or heel or something like that. I was expecting maybe like a show. He seemed like somebody dressed nice. Maybe he liked attention being on him for that reason. I thought that maybe it would be helpful, or maybe to start conversation. Point is,
people don't have mastiffs to put on a show. They have mastiffs to tear people limb from limb that try and approach rich people.
You can't assume that. It can be. Thank you. You just don't know.
I've seen it enough, but it's not. If they've got that many mastiffs, it's not for show.
Well, maybe if you'd come with us, you could have let us know.
Right, but I didn't want to embarrass myself.
Well, we're a team. We gotta stick together.
Right, but it was a terrible idea.
Well, we can't have all of our faces be known by the guards.
Thank you,
well,
Swift River.
All of us wouldn't have been known. You weren't there.
I was.
That's why we didn't go.
And that's why.
I clink my lemonade against Swift River's drink because she gets
I'm just saying, you have a way with words that would have been useful, I think.
Right, but we don't want them to know us.
I know.
You made such a scene from the sounds of it that he's going to know your face
Come
very
on,
well.
Talia, live a little. That might work for us later.
And you definitely can't go into the house because the dogs are going to remember you.
I'll run distraction. It's perfect. I'm good at that.
Yes, you are.
All right. I'm bushed.
Okay.
Yes.
And I think that is going to be a good place to leave it because we only have about 2 minutes left anyway. So
right at the buzzer, baby.
yeah, that'll be a good place to leave it off here. Does anybody have anything that they want to shout out or advertise for or promote or anything like that?
Please watch D&D Homebrewery.
Heck yeah. I was gonna plug.
Split River,
Sick
whatever
D&D
our hand
stream.
signs are. I don't-
Fridays
I'm
at
not
4
sure
p.m.
what it is.
Eastern.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, no, great session. Thanks, guys.
Heck yeah. I missed y'all. I'm glad we got to play again.
Yeah, so
Yo,
sorry we won't
shout
see
out
Thalia
to-
next week.
I was gonna say, shout out to Thalia for
Yeah,
like killing it.
For winning
Gotta
Goat
love-
Ball again.
yeah.
Yeah, I got lucky.
What a
I-
jerk.
honestly sitting there thinking like, oh, he's gonna like DM's gonna come out with like 10 angry gamblers. They're like, give us back our money, and then it's a fight.
Oh, I would like to take this moment to plug, if, for gambling temptations, everybody, just don't.
If you
Quit while you're
have
ahead.
gambling issues, seek help. There's
I would
real
like to
support
plug,
lines.
WorldPokerTour.com.
WPT, official sponsor.
Oh no.
Easy.
All right.
No,
well,
yeah.
For sure, D&D Homebrewery.
Yeah,
come
easy.
Check us out. All right. Well, if nobody has anything else, I will go ahead and take us off live then. But yeah, come check us out every Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern time. We'll be here playing some good old Dungeons and Dragons. So yeah, come check us out.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Have a good
Peace
week,
out.
everybody.